pressure than other guys. Could be, but eventually I think that would catch up with them. You know what I mean? With the amount of minutes all three of those guys have had the chance to play. I don't know, and I haven't heard anybody in the front office say as they're evaluating, and they're not looking at it from the lens of, well, listen, these guys came in after the trade deadline and they're really fresh. I haven't heard anybody say that, and I don't know necessarily how much of a factor that would play for them. It may catch up to them the way we're playing, that they could actually have a drop off, quite honestly, because they haven't played this way.
All right, that's the head coach of the Bulls, Billy Donovan. In a moment, Bill Weddington, Alyssa Bergamin break this game down. Bulls Pacers here in Chicago on 670 The Score in the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later. Because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Alexander Funeral Homes and Memorial Park. Find us at DignityMemorial.com.
Alexander Funeral Home, East Chapel, Alexander Memorial Park.
What would you do if you could go back in time with the tap of a button?
Watch the ancient Egyptians build the pyramids?
How'd they do it?
Buy enough Bitcoin to purchase your very own private island.
Or maybe just skip the joke that flopped at the holiday party.
Unfortunately, we haven't figured out how to rewind time, but you can rewind live shows with the free Odyssey app.
Never miss your favorite sports talk again. To get started, download Odyssey and search for your station.
At the UPS Store, we shred away your worries and your sensitive documents. Shredding services and bins are provided by Iron Mountain on an as-is basis. Most locations are independently owned. Visit the upsstore.com/shredding for full details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today.
Bulls fans, it's Chuck Swirsky
and Bill Weddington.
Listen to all the excitement of every Bulls game right here. Double on the ball to Vazelis. Lights up a three. Bam! Put him in the hole! Put him in the hole! He is 10 for 10. Giddy with the presence of mind puts it in. Counted in the foul.
This is Sports Radio 670 The Score, official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball.
And always live on the free Odyssey app.
This Odyssey Sports broadcast is presented by Health Markets. Shop for health insurance your way.
The following is a presentation of Chicago Bulls basketball and 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network. The Bulls are now on the air.
Kobe on the drive. Kobe to the rack. And a right-handed power down. Kobe White with a slam. Giddy with the presence of mind puts it in. Counted in the foul. To the rack. And he throws it down with a windmill right-handed slam. Matas Vazelis. The Vazelis buggy here at the UC. And he rocked it.
Bulls basketball is brought to you by Bosch Power Tools, Great Clips, Circa Resort and Casino, Northern Illinois Food Bank, Marquette Bank, Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Loyola Medicine, Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11, and Remy Martin. Now with the home team call, here's three-time NBA champion Bill Weddington and voice of the Bulls, Chuck Swirsky.
All right, Bulls Pacers here at the United Center. The Bulls have not beaten a team above 500 since February the 4th. Maybe tonight is the night. Let's find out. Let's break it down with my main man, three-time champ, Bill Weddington, sponsored by Ziegler Subaru Kenosha. Enjoy the laid-back experience of Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. William?
Well, Indiana coming in here after a loss Saturday night to the Pacers. The completion of the two-game sweep by Atlanta continues a trend that's seen Indiana's offense get worse each game this month. But the Pacers began March with a solid offensive effort against the Bulls, coming up with their most efficient game on offense, 129.6 points per 100 possessions. Since the win over Detroit, their final game in January, 130.4 points offensive efficiency has been great. But since that point, they have been going downhill. And the only thing Indiana does is has its third best offensive. It plays really well, against the Chicago Bulls. And that's what concerns me here tonight. The Bulls are going to have to play defense because this team is struggling right now offensively, but if the Bulls don't play defense, they'll find it and get back on track.
All right, no Halliburton again. He is going to miss his third straight game with a hip injury. So, Bill, who you banking on? Sponsored by Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. Celebrating 80 years of neighborhood banking.
Well, honestly, I want to go with Zach Collins, but with Vooch coming back, I'm not sure how that's going to pan out because his minutes might be down. So I'm going to have to go with Josh Giddey. Hey, coming off a triple-double, he's been playing really well, and I believe he'll continue to play really well tonight. And his last 8 games, he's averaging 22, 11, and 9. So really playing well, shooting the ball extremely well, 51% from the floor, 54%, and 85% from the foul line. So terrific job. And he's had, 3 triple-doubles here with the Bulls this season already. So just playing really well, counting on him to have another big game tonight.
All right, let's find out what's going on with tonight's courtside odds with our very own Alyssa Bergamini.
Thank you, Chuck. Yeah, Monday hoops here at the United Center. Pacers Bulls square off for the 4th and final time of the regular season. And on Circa Sports Illinois, the Bulls are listed as the 3.5-point underdogs prior to tip-off. This number opened at 6, and the number continued to slim down. Pacers, they've been the winners in all 3 contests against the Bulls, straight up and against the spread, with each margin of victory coming by at least 9 points. The Bulls coming off of back-to-back wins in Florida, covering as the underdogs in both affairs. The Bulls hold an impressive 7-2 against the spread record over their last 9 games. Over-under, well, that was set at 238.5 prior to tip-off. The under, it has cashed in 5 of the last 7 between the Bulls and the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton, as you mentioned, Chuck, he is out. He averages 18.7 points per game against the Bulls this season. Big man, the Vooch, Nikola Vucevic, he is in for Chicago. I'm leaning the under points tonight. Player props to pick up on Circa Sports Illinois. I'm also going with Josh Giddey. He has hit double-digit dimes in 4 out of his last 7, averaging 8.3 assists in his last 10. Over 7.5 assists for Giddey is priced at -110. And for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam under 1.5 threes is priced at -120. Siakam, he went just 1 of 5 from 3 in the last outing against Chicago. That was just a week ago. So that is why I'm leaning the under trays for Pascal Siakam. Those were your pregame courtside odds presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today. Chuck, Bill, Rich, back to courtside.
All right, Alyssa, let's pause Station ID on the Bulls Radio Network.
David Haw here. Get Bulls talking more on the Mully and Haw Show, 5:30 to 10 on The Score in Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
Chuck Swirsky, Bill Winnington, Alyssa Bergamini in our 670 The Score studios. Tyler Beautiful, Sean Sears, and right here, courtside, the best engineer in the NBA, the incomparable Rich Wyatt, spinning the dials. And our player intro sponsored by the Illinois Department of Human Services. If you or someone you know may have a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit AreYouReallyWinning.com. Bulls going with Giddey Buzelis, who, by the way, has scored in double figures 16 of his last 18 games. Zach Collins getting it done, coming off a terrific ball game of 18 and 12 against Miami, his 4th double-double in 10 games in the Bulls uniform. Kobe White averaging 28 over his last 5. He's made 66 of his last 69 free throws. And Trey Jones coming off a 15-5-5 game, 13 of those 15 in the 4th quarter. He's shooting 64% from the field over his last 6. Indiana going with Neesmith, Siakam, Turner, Mathurin, and Nembhard. Again, no Tyrese Halliburton. The Bulls right now, Bill, hold a situation with the play-in tournament with a 3.5-game lead over the Philadelphia 76ers, who are in action tonight. They trail Atlanta by 1 late first quarter, but Brooklyn played at home against the Laker ball club, -4 players, no LeBron tonight, Bill. And, their squad basically is decimated. The Lakers lead by 11 in the first quarter. Brooklyn's in town, of course, on Thursday, and the Nets have lost 7 in a row.
Yeah, and the Nets not playing real well right now, and or are they trying to, some would say. Talking about the Pacers, 3-0 against the Bull.
Yes.
You know what they're doing? I was
I'll tell you what they're doing. They're averaging 129.
Their average scored over 125 points in each of the game. Both scoring and shooting. The Pacers offense has been its best versus the Bulls this year. So, again, this is a game. I'm not saying the Bulls can't win, because you brought up a point earlier in the pregame before we were talking. It's hard to sweep a team 4 games. And Bulls have a chance. They're playing well right now. They're healthy. It'll be very interesting to see how Billy Donovan plays the rotations and how guys respond to their playing time, either staying the same or being a lot less.
Yep. Well, Bill, you know what? Again, this is a job for a coach when you get players in and out of the lineup. And Patrick Williams on a minute restriction of 24 minutes, and the Vooch 26-28. Zach Collins will start tonight, and he's done an outstanding job. But again, Bill, you have these players, and quite honestly, Bill, you want players to be back and active, and yet at the same time, there's a difference between being injured and hurt, and these players were injured. There's no question about it.
Oh, they absolutely were, and hopefully they're better and can play well, and we'll see just how well they play here in about a minute and a half. So don't miss the St. Patrick's Day game presented by Constellation Energy on March 13th when the Bulls play the Brooklyn Nets. Arrive early to receive a green Bulls puffer vest made from 100% recyclable materials while supplies last. Visit bulls.com/tickets to get your seats.
Vooch, by the way, 11th in the league in rebounding, averaging just over 10 per game. Phil, he has not played. We're talking about Nikola Vucevic. He's missed the last 7. The last time he put on a Bulls uniform, February the 22nd against Phoenix. And Patrick Williams, Phil, he has not played since February the 12th in that second game of a home-and-home. Remember with Detroit when he got hurt?
Yep, almost a whole month Patrick's been out. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys respond tonight to get back into it. Obviously, we hope they're all right. And there are no ill effects from playing here tonight. So we are ready for basketball at the United Center. We will send it over to Tim Sinclair.
Oh, Bulls! Back to you, Tim.
At this time, please rise if you're able and remove your hats for the national anthem. To perform the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome Chicago's first all-woman mariachi, Mariachi Sirenas. One more time for Mariachi Sirenas. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Indiana Pacers. A 6'6" forward from Vanderbilt, number 23, Aaron Nesmith. A 6'8" forward from New Mexico State, number 43, Pascal Siakam. A 6'11" center from Texas, number 33, Miles Turner. A 6'4" guard from Gonzaga, number 2, Andrew Nembhard. And a 6'6" guard from Arizona, number 00, Benedict Mathurin. The head coach of the Indiana Pacers is Rick Carlisle.
All right, there you have the starting 5. Rick Carlisle, who won an NBA ring with Dallas in 2011. He's been around a long time, folks, starting his NBA journey as a head coach in 2001. Our tip-off sponsored by Great Lakes Credit Union. Join GLCU in banking for a greater good. Visit glcu.org for details. And Bill, one other note about injuries. Lonzo Ball still out with that wrist injury. Billy Donovan telling reporters prior to the game that he's having still a little bit of soreness as far as just catching the ball, shooting the ball. And, of course, for a basketball player, you need to do both.
You got to do everything you do is with your hands. You got to dribble the ball. Even defense, you're pushing guys, you're holding guys. And if you have pain in that wrist or your hand, it is not a good thing. So they're just trying to let it calm down a little bit because it's just not getting better with the pain. So we shall see how that goes. And obviously we wish him the best because we want him back on the floor. Bulls Fest 2025 presented by Foot Locker is back at the United Center on August 23rd and 24th. Join us for the Ultimate Basketball Festival featuring a 3-on-3 tournament, youth hoop clinics, exclusive merchandise, and more. Visit bullsfest.com to learn more and sign your team up now.
And now, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. From Chicago, a 6'9" forward, number 14, Manas Buzelis. A 6'8" forward from Australia, number 3, Josh Giddey. The man in the middle from Gonzaga, number 12, Zach Collins. A 6'1" guard from Duke, number 30, Trey Jones. From North Carolina, a 6'5" guard, number 0, Kobe White. That's the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
Kobe White averaging 28 over his last 5. He had a career-high 44 on the road the other night against Orlando. And meantime, Trey Jones, Bill, he is averaging 31 minutes over his last 4 games. So Billy Donovan showing a great deal of confidence in all 3 newcomers, including Kevin Huerter coming off the bench. And Huerter getting it done, Bill, off the bench, as he has scored in double figures in 6 straight games in that span, averaging 14 per contest.
Yeah, on the season since he's been here and he's played in 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game. So for a new guy to come in, a guy that wasn't playing a whole lot, and if we're being honest, wasn't shooting the ball particularly well in Sacramento, to come in and average 10 points a game playing on a new team is pretty special. And you're absolutely right. The 3 new guys have really fit in. And I absolutely love, obviously, what Zach Collins is doing as a big guy. He runs the floor. He fills so many different roles for this team. As a two-way player defensively, he's physical and tough. But the guy I'm really surprised at and really happy with is Trey Jones. He is just so quick and so fast, plays the passing lanes well, and he has the ability to put a lot of points on the board quickly. A very explosive type player.
Yes. You know, one thing, you look at Trey Jones, and he's 6'1", Bill, but he gets the spots on the floor. As the other night, you asked a great question. He was draped all over by 2 bigs underneath the rim.
And he just knows how to get through it. I mean, he took his time. He didn't panic and try to take a crazy shot. He actually kind of stepped through it, pivoted just a little bit, faked the pass out, and then went up and scored the ball with the big guys all over him. Just knows how to play. He's a very crafty player. What's the old word they used back in the 70s and 80s? Cagey. He was a very cagey player.
Well, the Pacers coming out in the gold uniforms with black and white stripes down the side, navy blue numbers, and lettering, Bulls in the white with red numbers and black lettering. The officials, we've got Josh Tiven, number 15, along with Ed Malloy, 23 years on the job. Brandon Schwab in his 4th year. And the Bulls win the tip going left to right with Giddey with a handoff to Trey Jones. Jones very effective the other night in the victory over Miami. He's picked up by Madron, rolling to his right. Jump pass in the paint to Buzelis, and he's working on Miles Turner, the 10-year pro, 6'11", from the University of Texas. White riding them hard to the rim. Turnaround jumper, baseline up and good from 5 feet.
That's a nice play right there. Kobe White making it happen. A little two-man game. And Bezelis leaves him alone, gives him a lot of room to operate.
No Halliburton again tonight. Let's see how Indiana operates with Siakam, the facilitator. Mathurin had 30 the other night, coming off the bench in a loss to Atlanta. Siakam dribble drive, left angle up and good with the right hand off the glass.
That's a nice move right there. Just a quick attack the rim as he pivots right to the basket on a catch.
Coming off the screen, Jones. They go right point now to Collins on a backdoor cut. Jones, jump pass, left corner. Kobe for three. That's off the mark. Weak side rebound, Nembhard.
Nice,
but I love that play, Bill.
That's a nice give and go. You can see the options. If they help you, kick it out to the corner. If they don't help, you got a layup.
Nembhard to the rack on White. He lays it in off the window.
That was too easy right there. The Bulls have to be able to help out and build a wall around the basket.
Giddy knifed it inside. Bank shot good. In the paint from 6 feet.
And that's a shot what Giddy's been doing on it. Billy Donovan's talked about getting closer to the basket as opposed to settling for little 6-8 foot shots or 10-foot shots, getting closer to the rim.
Indiana just threw it away in transition. Ball went out of bounds. Quickly in play. Here's Giddy. Sealed off by Turner. They go in front. Bezelis lines up a three. Air, and it goes out of bounds. Mattis Bezelis struggling from three-point range, Bill. In the month of March, shooting 27%.
He's saying Siakam hit that ball. I don't know.
Nembhard handing it to Mathurin. Works on Trey Jones to the rack. And Jones knocked the ball out of his hands over the end line. Mathurin wanted a foul, and Trey Jones staying right with him. So it'll be on the inbounds, baseline left. Pacers in play. Just underway. We played just over 90 seconds in a 4-4 game. Nembhard holding and looking. Baseline left. In the near corner, Mathurin. Mathurin gives it up wide left to Miles Turner. Now Siakam, a three-time All-Star, coming off the screen to Mathurin from the University of Arizona. Nice look inside Turner, and the 4-footer is good on a fade.
Turner, good hands right there. Caught the ball a little bit off balance as he got pushed, but able to gather himself, get up a decent shot.
Both teams average 116 per game. In the left corner, Bezelis. Up top, Giddy. 3-4-3. Bam! Josh Giddy shooting 54% from three-point range since the All-Star break. Picking up where he left off the other night against Miami. Nembhard, contact from Kobe. No whistle, and it's an air ball. And here come the Bulls, left to right with Kobe. Challenged by Siakam. The step back, 16-footer on the right. Nope. Rebounded and went off the hands of Indiana, out of bounds. Bulls ball.
You got to give credit to Bezelis, who went in there and kind of knocked that ball loose, and Turner had to try and swipe it away. Couldn't control it. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Giddy, nice look inside. Bezelis up, and that was rejected. And here come the Pacers over the timeline. Nembhard in front. Miles Turner, he can shoot that three. He takes the top side jumper. No, rebound Giddy.
How was that not a travel? He came to a stutter step stop and then shuffled his feet.
Trey Jones with the runner with the right hand, rimmed out. And the ball goes out of bounds off the Bulls. 7-6 Bulls.
And we are in the first quarter, sponsored by Bosch Power Tools, what hard workers deserve.
Indiana basketball at 4-4. They're home tomorrow with the Bucks at the top of the cervical Neesmith. They go to Mathurin. Mathurin on a switch, got about Bezelis. Siakam driving on Mattis at the foul line. 3 crossovers, 4 crossovers. Leans in, draws the foul. That is a pro move right there from a 3-time All-Star out of New Mexico State, Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, Siakam is one of 4 players who's shooting 50% or better from both the restricted area, 74.3%, and the non-restricted area paint, 51.2% among players with at least 250 attempts from each area. Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Zubac are the other 3. It's in good company, though.
Yep. Free throw rolls off, no. The Pacers get there 21 times a game. They're 13th in the league in free throw percentage at 78%. Siakam, who grew up wanting to be a priest and then picked up the game of basketball and decided, you know what, maybe I can serve both professionally and maybe from a religious standpoint to cover both. And he's done a great job as a terrific ambassador for this game. 7-6 as Siakam went 0 for 2. And Kobe, topside 3, that's off the mark. And Kobe has been struggling, Bill, with his 3-point shot of late. Here's a spin. Siakam on Giddy. A roll to the rim and a scoop and a score with the left hand on a spin.
And you're right. Kobe was 0 of 8 the other night in Miami.
Yep.
But still found a way to be involved in the game to score 20 points.
Yep, 9 of 9 from the foul line. Here's Kobe. They go to Buzelis. Cranks a topside three off the mark. 8-7 Indiana. Quickly over the midcourt line. Nembhard with a handoff to Turner. Turner, glass pass Collins all the way to the rim. And we have a blocking foul. That's going to go on Kobe White. 8-7 Indiana. 7:55 left. Our engineer, Rich White, informs us, Bill, that the Bulls start the ball game 1 of 4 from three-point range.
It's very observant of him.
Well, he's a
good
full-service engineer, Bill. He does everything from taking tractors to Granite City. And the free throw's up. Goodbye, Turner.
And yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
He's a very, very valuable employee.
Yes, and if you need tires, call Rich Wyatt. All right, Miles Turner up and good. Really solid player for Indiana over the years. He's an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. This is 626th NBA game, all in an Indiana uniform. Collins had the ball squirt off his hands. A turnover down the floor. Mathurin to the cup. Got it. Counted the foul as Collins sent Mathurin flying with a push in the back. And we're going to have it and one for Indiana with T.J. McConnell checking in. And McConnell, again, a 10-year pro, Bill. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Billy Donovan. Indiana with some burners down the floor. In transition, they're up 12-7. 7:42 left opening quarter on 6:70 the score. And the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Patrick Williams here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Oh, Downy in the rinse straight. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
At the UPS Store, we shred away your worries and your sensitive documents. Shredding services and bins are provided by Iron Mountain on an as-is basis. Most locations are independently owned. Visit the upsstore.com/shredding for full details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today.
Mom, I need to lay low for a few days.
Lay low? What's going on?
I only paid for this Hyundai Tucson.
Christopher Allen Lynch.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you want at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Right now, get 2.99% APR for 72 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, or Elantra. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end March 31st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Particularly in complicated questions where you can't do a biopsy or there isn't a clear-cut case that leads to a diagnosis, it requires a conversation, a dialogue, and respecting that the person knows what they're experiencing.
Geico's motorcycle expertise gives me the coverage I need, like 24/7 claims. I'm on cloud 9.
Disclaimer, clouds are wholly unable to support the weight of an adult human.
What's happening?
Furthermore, clouds are not numbered. Even if you procured a jetpack and searched, you'd find no cloud numbered 9. However, at that altitude, you'd likely befriend a flock of migrating snow geese.
Geese?
Who'd encourage you to leave your 24/7 Geico motorcycle claims insurance behind, as they would take you in and even share their dinner of crickets and clovers with you.
Ew.
Geico assumes no liability for any indigestion that may occur from a clover cricket dinner. Geico, expertise for your motorcycle.
Oh, don't miss St. Patrick's Day pregame party on Thursday, March 13th before the Bulls take on the Nets fans. Fans can enjoy a pregame party. Get a Bulls beer stein, 50% off Michelob Ultra drafts, and a ticket to the game. Visit bulls.com/special tickets to get your tickets today.
That's the voice of Billy O'Wennington. Hey, Bill.
Yes.
Indiana's third in the league in field goal percentage, 6th in the league in three-point shooting, 9th in the league in scoring. They are 3rd in the league in assists, 9th in the league in steals. I mean, this Indiana ball club, Bill, if they could ever get it right with Halliburton, I don't know if they're good enough to win the East. I don't think so, but we'll see. They had a good run last year.
Yep. Well, they're a good young team, and you're right. They just got to get healthy and keep the same guys on the floor for, how about 50 games a season?
Yep. Mathurin with a three-point play. I really like Benedict Mathurin.
Oh, I like him too. But you know what, Charlie? That's part of it. And that was when we were playing back in the olden days. We called it a marathon, and it's 82 games of hard work.
Nice pass, Herter to Trey Jones. Two players that came over at midseason trade, hooking up there. Herter just threaded the needle in the lane and found Jones camped all alone underneath the cup. Mathurin at the point against Herter. Herter from the University of Maryland. Dribble drive at the foul line. Here's Mathurin with a floater with the right hand up and good. Played in Arizona with Dalen Terry of the Bulls along with Christian Coloco, now of the LA Lakers. On the right side, it's Buzelis. The Vooch ready to come on in for the Bulls. It's good to see him back in jersey number 9. Buzelis on a pump. Buzelis on a drive. Works on Mathurin. Leans in with the left hand and scores off the glass. That was a very difficult shot for Metis Buzelis.
He faked like he was going to go back on the spin.
Buzelis flied in for the rebound. Almost knocked his teammate Trey Jones into Elmhurst. Here's Giddey on the elbow on the right side. 15-11 Indiana. Collins on the right point with his back to the rim. A handoff to Trey Jones. Jones on McConnell with a pull-up three-footer good. Down low right. Trey Jones with his second bucket of the ball game. Bulls within 2. 6:14 left first. 15-13 Indiana. Mathurin over the shoulder pass to Turner. Left corner McConnell. Wide open. Rainbow three popped out. Rebound Giddey.
Bulls get lucky right there. You can't leave hitting McCollum open like that.
Giddey splits the defense to the rim, and he puts it in with the left hand. Got it. Count it. Foul. Josh Giddey, the hoop, the Harmon one. He's got 7 points, 3 rebounds, and looking for more in the first quarter.
He's got his teammates on the bench standing up, looking at it. Big fellow with the quickness, splitting defenses. Oh, my. And then getting all the way to the rack with the and one.
Yep.
Nice play. And again, that's a big play right there. And Mathurin gets the foul, tried to push him, and just a regular point guard, it probably would have knocked him flying, but Giddey's just so big.
I mean, Bill, how about this? He is 6'8".
Yep.
We're not talking about like 6'5".
Yep.
We're talking about a 6'8" man. And again, Bill, he has really come on since the All-Star break, playing with so much confidence.
Yep. And that's our drive to the bucket, sponsored by McGrath City Honda, McGrath Acura of Westmont. When you do the math, you'll choose McGrath.
Bulls have responded after the timeout. They've taken a 1-point lead, 16-15. TJ McConnell dancing in the lane. The 8-footer rimmed down. Tipped with the right hand off the window. Obi Toppin, the veteran from the University of Dayton.
Yeah, Toppin just came in from the outside. No one put a body on him.
Yep. Big 6'5", thick power forward. Here's Herter, comes up shooting right side, and he buries it. It's like a shortstop. He picked up the ball on one hop and let it fly.
It was a horrible pass, but somehow he got a good rhythm picking it up.
Thomas Bryant now from Indiana University to go to Mathurin. And the pass bobbled, juggled, picked up by Shepard inside to McConnell. And somehow he scores underneath the cup.
How did Shepard pick that up and pass it inside like that? That was a tough play.
And Giddey, Buzelis with the jump pass in the left corner. And that's going to be a turnover. And Bill, with the score 19 apiece, 5 minutes, what have you seen?
I've seen the Bulls fight back and play hard, but just a couple of hustle plays for Indiana keeps them in the game right now.
McConnell running right to left on the inline. Say that Mathurin. Mathurin on a pump with an up and under on Buzelis, who altered that shot. Brought down by Herter. Great job by Buzelis. Here is Herter at the top of the key. Let's see if they get Vooch a touch here, Bill, to get him going in the ball game, which they do. Playing behind the smaller Mathurin, double on the ball from McConnell. The quick pass, Herter at the top of the key. 3 crossovers, line to the lane, to the rim with a foul. Pretty Herter. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul.
Is it on Vooch?
Yes.
Oh, Vooch is not happy on that. He was just boxing out, holding the lane open. They're saying, oh, my.
We got a delay of game warning as well, and Vooch, not a happy camper. And by the way, Bill, we've got Patrick Williams checking in for the first time since February 12th, averaging 9 points, 4 boards, 37% shooting from the field, 35% from three-point range. 19 apiece, 4:28 and running. Billy Donovan having a very elongated talk with Ed Malloy at midcourt while play continued, and we got a foul on Herder.
Yeah, Points in the Paint, sponsored by Benjamin Moore. Transform your home with premium color and quality. Right now, Indiana winning Points in the Paint 16-10. And the score is 19 apiece.
Here's Thomas Bryant. 3 ball, too strong. Rebound, Giddey. That's his 4th board to go along with 8 points in the opening quarter. Williams, and they're going to get him. Fakes left. Goes right in the paint. Williams with the spin on McConnell. McConnell slapped the ball away. Recovery by Patrick. Giddey leans and scores outside the semicircle. So Giddey now with 10, and Rick Carlisle has seen enough of Josh Giddey. 21-19 Bulls. 4:04 to go first quarter on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Modest Bazelis here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
I'm Dr. Jen Ashton, your host for Season 2 of The Visibility Gap, a podcast presented by Cigna Healthcare. Throughout this season, we'll be tackling something vital, the women's health gap. We'll hear from real people and experts as we unpack important topics like maternal health, menopause, and heart disease. Listen in and download the new season wherever you get your podcasts.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Woodlawn Funeral Home and Woodlawn Memorial Gardens. Find us at DignityMemorial.com. Proudly owned and operated by Woodlawn Cemetery of Chicago, Inc.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service, real-time updates only in iOS mobile apps. See guarantee details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. From compact track loaders to the world's #1 selling compact excavator, the Kubota construction lineup features durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all and do it right. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
First Choice Equipment. On the web at firstchoiceequipment.com.
And we're back. Full and partial season ticket plans for 2025 are available now. Season ticket holders receive exclusive benefits, invites to exclusive events, merchandise discounts, and more. Find the plan that's right for you at bulls.com/tickets.
Well, Josh Giddey has poured in 10 of the Bulls' 21 points. Bulls by 2 with 4:04 to play here in the first quarter. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Whittington, Alyssa Bergamini, Tyler Butebaugh, Sean Sears putting our broadcast together with all the women and men on the Bulls Network, along with the great Rich Wyatt. Nembhard back on the floor. Picked up by Kobe. Topside Siakam lets it fly in another 3 and another miss. Offensive rebound. Shepard to go to Toppin. Works on Giddey. Baseline left. Stop and go. Dribble drive. And he ran out of room on the end line. And it's going to be a turnover for Indiana.
I don't know what happened there at the end of the break, Charlie. I thought it was the end of the first quarter, so I was waiting for Alyssa to tell me how great I was by picking Josh Giddey.
Well, Bill, you're on a roll.
I know.
Julian Phillips coming on now for the Bulls. We're going to try and get him on track. I'll give you some numbers in a moment. Here's Kobe on the right angle, crossing the row. He topped the ball, knocked out of his hands by Siakam, then went off Kobe out of bounds. Julian Phillips, Bill, averaging 18 minutes over his last 9 games, but in that span, only averaging 5 points, a couple of rebounds. He's 1 for his last 12 from 3. Say they really need him to come off the bench and contribute. Here's Shepard on a pump. Close pass, Herder all the way to the right. Shot rejected by Phillips. Indiana wanted goaltending. They didn't get it. And here is Herder now right full court left wing. On a switch covered by Bryant. Mid-post left. Vooch. Bang it away with Siakam. Spins baseline jump hook left hand, left block.
A nice little play right there. Just cleared out the left block for the Vooch to operate.
So you think that was goaltending?
No.
Here's Siakam. Siakam gives it up. Nembhard, free, left corner three. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point range during the course of this game. They're 0 for 6. Here's Williams, works on Siakam to the rim in the finish with the right hand. Another quick timeout for Rick Carlisle as the Bulls on a roll, a 14-4 run. They're up 23-19, 2:41 left first quarter on the Bulls Basketball Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Levine throws it down with a right-handed power dunk.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Maybe that's why we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And when we're not thinking about basketball, we're thinking about things that elevate our own game. It starts with a lineup of star players, like the 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line, with capability that takes us to another level. The best seats in the house, all 7 of them. Ground clearance that propels us even higher. And available dual panoramic displays that steal the show. These are the things that occupy our minds. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. The stylish 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
Follow the Los Bulls Spanish language Instagram account to stay up to date with the latest team news. Watch exclusive content and more. Find the account by searching at Los Bulls.
25-19, Bulls, 2:40 to go. Play continues now with Andrew Nembhard from Gonzaga, same school that produced Zach Collins. Here's Shepard, high screen from Bryant. They go to Siakam, near corner, Obi Toppin, the push pass to Siakam, foul line left, dribbling to his right, in traffic, and scores with right hand off the glass.
I tell you what, Toppin made that play because he backed down, cleared a path for the drive by Siakam.
Well, I'll tell you what, they need to get to the ball to Siakam.
Yep.
They really do. Every possession, right corner, and a flyby. Williams, open three, rimmed out. Rebound, and it went off Phillips.
That is the difference today. And Patrick Williams is wide open. I get it. But back in the day, 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago when I played, that would have been a slam dunk.
Yes.
Put it on the floor, one dribble, and someone would have got hurt at the rim.
Nice pass. Shepard with a layup from Nembhard. How many points in the paint tonight, Bill?
For the Bulls, 16-20 for Indiana.
25-23 Bulls. 144 and running here. And a bad pass by Williams. Intercepted by Nembhard. Left forecourt, challenged by Williams, and he throws it near the rim after contact from Williams. That's going to put Andrew Nembhard at the line shooting two.
Yeah, Patrick Williams just he knew he had to pass the ball to Vooch, but he put it in one hand and tried to curl it around to him. That's why you keep two hands on the ball. Little ball fake, let the defense jump through first.
And it's interesting, Bill. Every player, as you did during the offseason, you work on something. So Indiana gives him a 3-year, $60 million deal in the offseason. And his goal during the offseason was how to draw fouls.
Yep.
Which is an art, by the way.
It is. Bulls have 2 blocked shots. Blocks by the Bulls, sponsored by Ankin Law. Injury law made personal.
Nembhard goes 2-2. We're tied at 25. High post Vooch. Works on Bryant to the rim. No. Snagged off the iron by Toppin. Down the floor to Siakam. Siakam, the trailer is Toppin. And they go right back to Pascal Siakam. Nembhard at the top of the key. Nembhard. Siakam lets it fly. Right side three. Way off the mark. Here's Kobe now. Kobe advancing. Kobe stutter step dribble drive. Scissors inside. Finding Herder. Top side three. Off the mark. Tipped by Phillips twice. No. Battle for the ball. Still battling. The back tap by Vooch. But right to Thomas Bryant to Toppin to Shepard. Back to Toppin. Toppin wide open. Cranks up a three. That's off the mark. And Indiana now 0 for 8 from three-point range. Here's Herder. Jump pass, threw it away. Intercepted by Shepard. It's a 3-on-1 for Indiana. Top it all the way to the rack. He missed a left-handed dunk. Hit the back rim and a foul on Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe kind of bumped him a little bit on that. Helped him miss it, but 0 of 8 is Indiana from behind the three-point line right now. Bulls 2 of 7 from behind the three-point line.
So think about this, Bill. You remove the 8. They are 10 of 15 inside the arc.
Ah, I hear what you're saying. So they're shooting well from inside the arc.
Yes, they are. Kobe Toppin, his brother, just was released by the Knicks the other day. Toppin was an exceptional talent. In fact, Bill, he was the second Dayton player to be selected in the first round of the Common Draft. You know who was the other Dayton Flyer?
Who?
Jim Paxson.
Ah.
The older brother of our very own John Paxson, who we love.
Jim was pretty good.
Yes, he was. 27-25, Indiana's battle back. Trey Jones works on top and to the rim. No, tip with the left hand, good. Julian Phillips.
Well, you said you want to see Phillips get more involved than he is right now tonight.
Bulls shooting 50%, 27 apiece with 18 seconds left. Indiana coming off 2 straight losses at Atlanta. Here's a three ball by Nembhard. No rebound, Vooch. And now Indiana 0 for 9 beyond the arc. And they came in 6th in the NBA at 37%. Trey Jones triple drive with a floater on the right hand. No. Pulled down by Toppin, and that will end the first quarter of play. Tied at 27 on 670 The Score in the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
What drives you? Great benefits? Great coworkers? Or both? Pace is hiring ambitious drivers, mechanics, administration, building maintenance, and more. And that can be you. At Pace, find a career that drives you.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If this sounds daunting, then use Watson X Code Assistant. Built with IBM's Granite Code Model, it's AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code quickly. Learn more at ibm.com/codeassistant. IBM, let's create.
Ready to prioritize yourself in the new year? Your skin is a great place to start. Dime Beauty, founded by a master esthetician, is more than just a skincare company. With 4 skin-conscious categories, skincare, beauty, body care, and fragrance, Dime offers simple, spa-worthy products that will help you enter 2025 with confidence. Whether you're revitalizing your regimen with nourishing products or building one from scratch, Dime makes it easy. The Work System, our all-in-one best-selling routine, includes a cleanser of your choice, toner, serums, and moisturizers, taking the guesswork out of skincare for your healthiest, happiest skin yet. Dime's commitment to clean ingredients and sustainable packaging ensures every product is as gentle on your skin as it is on the planet. With thousands of glowing 5-star reviews and a loyal community, the results speak for themselves. Revive your skin and give yourself the routine refresh you deserve by visiting dimebeautyco.com. That's dimebeautyco.com. Your best skin awaits.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. The Pacers Bulls are knotted up at 27 apiece after 1. The Bulls were listed as the 3.5-point away underdogs prior to tip-off, and the total points was set at 238.5. Courtside odds are presented by Circus Sports Illinois. Download the Circus Sports Illinois app today. Chuck and Bill, back over to you courtside.
All right, Alyssa, thank you. Alyssa Bergamini and Bill will have post-game coverage right here on 670 The Score. Rich Wyatt getting it done, as always, with the fine work of Tyler Beautiful, Sean Sears. We love you guys, so thank you so much with all the men and women on the Bulls Network. Second quarter underway. Neesmith comes up shooting, missing on a mid-range 12-footer in the lane. Another rebound for the Bulls with Patrick Williams. Works on Turner. Up top, Vooch with a handoff to Herter. Creating. Herter gives it up to Vooch, mid-post left. Back it in, double on the ball to pitch out Herter. Clean look, left side three. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Williams, new shot clock at 14. Early second quarter, tied at 27. Williams, and he on a post-up move had the ball come off his right hand, taken away by Indiana. McConnell, left forecourt. Turner. How many turnovers now, Bill, for the Bulls?
7.
Wow.
First half. Actually, the second quarter just started.
They're averaging 14 per game. Siakam against Williams. We have 5 on the clock. Siakam with the turnaround jumper. Air ball for 15. Kept in play by Vooch to Julian Phillips. Now they go to Herter. Herter at the foul line. Herter turns the corner on Siakam. Comes up shooting. Turnaround jumper. Riming good from 3 feet in the lane.
And that's the play right there. How about the footwork by Kevin Herter? Little fella making a little pivot.
McConnell sitting at Shepard with right corner three. That shot hit the top of the backboard and carried all the way to Kobe. Going coast to coast. Remy got it. Counted foul.
That Kobe White has really made an effort to create contact, attacking the rim. Going to get an opportunity for a three-point play right there. You know what? Your 3 balls not falling. Find another way to put points on the board and to make it happen. And speaking of 3 balls not falling, Charlie, 0 of 10 are the Pacers.
Yep. Wow, how about that? Raindrops keep falling on the top of the backboard. Okay.
But that's not the reason why. Be turned in red. Crying's not for me.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling. 32-27 Bulls. You didn't know, Bill, that I sang in a band in college.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
A rubber band?
Turn around. Turner, 16-footer, straight on, up and good. 32-29 Bulls. Here's Kobe. You threw it away. You got tied up underneath. It just threw a lollipop pass. Intercepted by Indiana. McConnell birds the Bulls again, coming down the floor with a pull-up 8-footer in the paint. You know what, Bill? I want the Bulls to win so badly, but I love T.J. McConnell.
Yeah, I do too.
Here's a hard worker for 3. No.
Uh-oh.
Trey Jones got banged up. Little Gimpy coming down the floor. Let's see how the Bulls can deal with Jones banged up. McConnell guarded by Herter. 32-31 Bulls. Siakam walked. Yep, he traveled off a head and shoulder fake. And we're going to have Zach Collins check in. We're also going to have a timeout. So let's take a break. 9:40 to go. Second quarter on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Lonzo Ball here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Particularly in complicated questions where you can't do a biopsy or there isn't a clear-cut case that leads to a diagnosis, it requires a conversation, a dialogue, and respecting that the person knows what they're experiencing.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
Turning 65 or new to Medicare? You can get a healthcare plan with the freedom and flexibility to meet you where you are. With Humana's Medicare Advantage PPO plans, you can see any doctor in the country who accepts Medicare, including specialists, with no referrals. Plus, you can go in and out of network for the same copay for doctor's visits. Learn more at gethumana.com. Humana, a more human way to healthcare. Humana is a Medicare Advantage PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Alexander Funeral Homes and Memorial Park. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Alexander Funeral Home, East Chapel, Alexander Memorial Park.
Join us at the United Center on March 27th as the Bulls face off against the Los Angeles Lakers, presented by BMO. Grab your tickets now at bulls.com/tickets. And little 5-point run to start the second quarter off. And then all of a sudden, 2 buckets in a row for Indiana. Pacers are on a 8-0 run.
Yes. Again, turnovers, Bill, 8 for the Bulls, leading to 9 Indiana points. The Bulls are 2 of 9 from 3, but Indiana has not made a 3-ball in 10 attempts.
That fact is wrong. How are the Pacers on the 8-0 run?
Bill, listen, I just have a terminal in front of me. Don't shoot the messenger. Here comes Collins, handing off to Herter. Lets it fly. Right side 3 around the iron and out. So the Bulls now 2 of 10. The 2 teams are combined 2 for 20. Josh Giddey ready to check in at midcourt. Giddey in the ball game with 10 points, 4 rebounds. Neesmith, lob pass, down low left, Siakam. Phillips playing behind him. Back it in, the double from Collins. Finds Turner, and a late whistle and a foul. Yeah, Turner did get hacked, and he's going to the stripe, shooting to Miles Turner, averaging 15.6 rebounds, 77% from the foul line. What do you got for me, Bill?
No, I got it. There's no way it's an 8-0 run. That's
you're right,
wrong.
Yeah, it is.
It was a 4-0 run. It's an NBA stat line giving us what is that?
Bill, I know you've been looking to update the scoreboard. Brooklyn by 1 of the Lakers, 48-47. We're going to see Houston on Saturday, the first of 6 straight on the road for the Bulls. They trail Orlando midway second quarter, 32-30. Philadelphia down by 9 at Atlanta.
A shocker.
Yeah.
And both foul shots, one of 2.
Yep. Turner 3 of 4 on the night. He's got 7, 32 apiece. Trey Jones, jump pass up top. Collins at the high post, drags that dribble with a hand off to Kobe, and the ball deflected by Nembhard out of bounds. It rolls right in front of us to our left in backcourt, and that's where the Bulls will put it in play with 9 on the clock. Giddey along with White, Jones, Bazelis, and Collins. This was your starting lineup for the Bulls with the play of Vucevic along with Williams returning. Here's Kobe, scissors, no. Put back good by Collins.
Well, good job by Collins. Set a screen at the top of the key, the 3-point line, and then just rolled to the basket.
Collins first 2. Got a couple of rebounds as well. Turner with a handoff to Neesmith. Top side, line drive 3. Nothing but net. The first 3 for the Pacers in 11 attempts. Aaron Neesmith with 3 out of Vanderbilt. Bazelis against Siakam. Again, Bulls running a triple weave handoff. Here's Kobe. Steps back. Collins going to let it fly to the top side. 3 good. Collins had 3 triples the other night and his 18 points against Miami. And he knocks down a triple. And the Bulls lead by 2, 37-35 at the 8-minute mark, second quarter. So Collins has scored the last 5 Bulls points. Miles Turner, no, for 3. Rebound Collins. And the outlet goes to Giddey. Giddey in right forecourt, belt high, left-hand dribble. Collins holding, looking, and a backdoor cut. Accepted by Bazelis. Bazelis with his back to the rim, mid-post right. Double on the ball. His pass goes to Collins. Left corner, Kobe for 3, good. That was a beautiful pass by Collins. A pocket pass, Bill. Kobe drains a 3.
A nice ball moving by the Bulls, back side to side. Back and forth, makes a 3. Bulls have a 5-point lead, 40-35 with 7:35 left here on 670 to score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Billy Donovan here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
There are lots of reasons to get excited for spring. Warmer weather, get-togethers, and now new spring arrivals from your favorite brands at Macy's. Even more exciting, refresh your beauty routine at our Buy More, Save More event. Pick up new skincare, makeup, and fragrances from Estee Lauder, Valentino, MAC, and more. And save $30 with every $150 you spend. The more you spend, the more you save. Don't wait. Beauty deals this good won't last long. Hurry into Macy's today. Savings off regular price beauty and fragrance. Exclusions apply.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If this sounds daunting, then use Watson X Code Assistant. Built with IBM's Granite Code Model, it's AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code quickly. Learn more at ibm.com/codeassistant. IBM, let's create.
This country was built on a distinctly American work ethic, but today, work is in trouble. We've outsourced most of our manufacturing to other countries, and with that, we sent away good jobs and diminished our capability to make things. American Giant is a clothing company that's pushing back against this tide. They make a variety of high-quality clothing and activewear, like sweatshirts, jeans, dresses, jackets, and so much more. All made right here in the USA, from growing the cotton and adding the final touches. So when you buy American Giant, you create jobs for seamsters, cutters, and factory workers in towns and cities across the United States. And it's about more than an income. Jobs bring pride, purpose. They stitch people together. If all that sounds good to you, visit American-Giant.com and get 20% off your first order when you use code STAPLE20 at checkout. That's 20% off your first order at American-Giant.com with promo code STAPLE20.
Join us at the United Center on March 29th for the final City Edition night.
BJ Thomas is here in the background music, Bill. Who? BJ Thomas is saying raindrops keep falling on my head. We were singing on the air, and Tyler Budewa and Sean Sears in the studio decided to play the backdrop music going into out of break.
What's backdrop music? Okay, yes, I heard it. But I had, you know what? Never mind. I'll do the read later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40-35. Indiana with the ball down by 5. Thomas Bryant steps back. 3-ball, no. Hesitated for a moment, and maybe it cost him in rhythm. Indiana win a 13 from 3. Bulls ball 40-35, and then Buzelis threw it away. I'm not sure what happened there, Bill. He was in left forecourt about 35 feet away, and he threw the ball just maybe close to you. You're not even wearing white and red. By the way, you know, Thursday is our St. Patrick's Day because we're on the road. You going to wear green?
No, but I'm going to drink a lot, so I look green.
Right side, Mandarin for 3. Remy, no. And then the ball went off. Bryant out of bounds. How about Indianaville? So, Bill, when you have a team and you're 1 of 13 from 3,
yeah,
do you still keep shooting threes?
That's what teams do now. I agree with
so
you.
Effective inside the arc. And a pass, boy, another turnover for the Bulls. They are just not crisp over the midcourt line. And now Mandarin, boy, Bryant working hard to get the ball in. Mandarin late delivering the pass, and he threw it away. Intercepted by the Bulls. Herter, Giddey brings it down, and Giddey, oh, he wanted to shoot that 3. He goes to Trey Jones at the top of the key. Giddey gets a return pass with 10 on the clock. Giddey line to the lane. Giddey in traffic. Big shot. Got it. Count it. Foul. Josh Giddey, 12 points, looking for more.
Josh Giddey is playing really, really well. He's got a great rhythm to his game right now. It's like he can do no wrong. He just understands what he has to do. He's attacking the basket, creating contact. It's fun to watch.
Indiana's their field goal percentage, folks, plummeting. Bulls on an 8-0 run over the last minute 41. They're 1 of 13 from 3-point range. Indiana is. And the Bulls have opened up their biggest lead at the 6.5-minute mark as Giddey makes the free throw. It's 43-35 Bulls trying to salvage a game of this 4-game season series. Toppin with a handoff now to Nembhard, and Williams bodied him up just outside the 3-point arc topside. And that's going to be a foul on Patrick Williams, his second in 6 minutes.
See, I disagree with that foul. I mean, they've let a lot of contact go here tonight. And that was, I don't want to say it was a touch foul. It was a little more than that, but it was a contact foul that has happened 3 or 4 times already tonight that they let happen.
Foul line jumper, Miles Turner up, no. Rebound, Herter. But why don't you check out what Indiana's shooting here in the second quarter? Here's Giddey, slices inside, contact from Mandarin, and he missed the layup. And it goes out of bounds. Giddey raced over to the Indiana bench in the near corner to try and come up with it. But He ran out of some room.
3 of 10.
Wow. 43-35 Bulls. 6 minutes left here, second quarter. Adrian Schrenzel of the Bulls will join us, talk about Los Bulls night here at the United Center. Nembhard dribble drive, the pitch out. Neesmith, clean look, top side three. No. Rebound Williams. Indiana now 1 of 14 from 3. Booch, and they go to Herder. Herder dribble drive, circle left, steps back, 3 ball, way off the mark. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it went off the Pacers. Bulls get a clock with 14. 5:33 left first half, 43-35 Bulls.
And with Boots checking back in the game, substitutions sponsored by Remy Martin, the official Spirit of Bulls Radio, team up for excellence.
Despite turning the ball over 10 times in the first half, as Giddey fills it up in the right corner 3, the Bulls lead 46-35. Josh Giddey with 16 and a half. Here's the pass inside Turner, and we've got a jump ball. Well, Turner went to the rim, and guess who put his hands on the ball? No,
Josh
Giddey.
He's doing everything tonight. And want to remind everybody that the second quarter is sponsored by Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11. Find highly skilled roofing contractor at chicago-roofingcontractors.org.
I'll tell you what, whatever he's eating for breakfast, I want some. He's been on an unbelievable run. I don't know what happened during the All-Star break, but it's working.
It's called a week of rest. Let your body relax a little.
Chip controlled by Indiana. Here's McConnell. McConnell, dribble drive. He brings it out. Then in, triple team. Gives it up on the elbow to Mathurin on the right. 4 on the clock. Top side Turner. He looks at the clock. Double pump on Giddey. Fades, fires up. Short, hit front rim. Offensive rebound, Neesmith. Here's Turner again. Cranks up top side 3. Good. That's only the second made 3 in 15 attempts for the Pacers, and they really needed that one, folks. 46-38 Bulls. Bulls ball with Kobe. Side steps to the left. Dribble drive in the paint. The pitch out to Giddey. He has a hot hand. Let's see what he does here to facilitate. Giddey swings it. Williams in the post. Mid-post right. Booch. Banging away with Turner. Watch it. Feels it. Dribble drive. Turns. Shoots. Big shot. Good. With the right curl. With the right hand off the glass.
It's a big-time play right there with the shot clock running down. Booch just takes his time. I love it.
Miles Turner. McConnell. 10 on the shot clock. 48-38, Bulls by 10. McConnell with the pull-up jumper, rimming good, hit the lip of the iron, the front of the iron, and dip down. Quickly down the floor. Williams with a pull-up D3. No. Nobody back there to rebound for the Bulls. 48-40. Bulls by 8. McConnell dribble drive on Giddey. Floats it up. No. Rebound Booch. Over the timeline. It's Kobe White. Kobe dribble drive on Neesmith to the rim. High off the window and scores. Tough shot. Kobe White probing and getting it done.
Well, he knew at the last second. He threw it up a little bit higher where Turner couldn't get it. And it goes off the backboard and drops down. Nicely done.
Kobe in double digits with 10. Here's Mathurin, forced it up. No. Tipped by Mathurin. No. Mathurin got stripped. He regains, and we're going to have a jump.
Yeah, Mathurin trying to flop and get the foul, but Herder had a good hand on the ball, had it tied up, so it's going to be a jump ball right now. Hey, we have not had a review in this game. All reviews in this game are sponsored by Northwestern Medicine. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine.
So the jump at the foul line where the Pacers shoot will go with Benedict Mathurin and Kevin Herder. Herder going to about 6'6", 6'7". Mathurin at 6'6". Pascal Siakam kind of.
Indiana doing this is a defensive jump. They got all 4 guys in the back.
Yeah, very vocal. Siakam trying to direct his teammates. And then the jump home by Giddey. And he threw it in backcourt to Nembhard. And they're going to Turner now. They got to watch the clock here, Bill. I'm all confused on the clock. I thought it was 14 on the clock, Bill, not 24. And Josh Tiven looking at the scores table.
But you could argue that Giddey had possession when he threw the ball back.
They're gonna reset it to 19. Wow. Okay.
So I was right.
You were right, Bill. That's our 3x5 card. And now what do we have here, Bill?
Foul?
We're going to have a double foul. Yep, no, we got Matherin with a foul. A dead ball foul. So it's 50-40, Bulls by 10. The Pacers average 116 a game. They got 40 in the first half.
Wow.
Yep.
They've really been struggling. I gave you that stat in the pregame. They've really been struggling. Their offense has gone down every month and every game, actually, since the end of January.
Why is that, Bill? I mean, obviously the loss of Halliburton for these 3 games. They are 0-3. Halliburton missed a game early this season. He missed the 2 games in Atlanta with a hip injury. Bill, do you realize in his last 6 games, Halliburton's assist-turnover ratio is 10-1?
Oh, my.
Think about that. Giddey crossing over, lost the handle, picks it up, going to his knees to come up with it, then gets tripped from behind, and the ball comes out to Trey Jones to the rim on Matherin and scores. Trey Jones. What we talked about in the pregame show, Bill, with Trey Jones.
Just playing, has a knack for being in the right place, finishing at the rim, just a burst of speed right there.
Bulls by a dozen. Deep in the right corner, Siakam. He's had a very quiet quarter. Siakam on the right side, lets it fly, got it. 3 ball. Pascal Siakam.
I'll tell you what, they needed that. Shot clock was down to 3 seconds when he let it go.
Siakam with 6. Here's Kobe. Jump pass, left corner, Giddey. Why not, Josh? No. Rebound, tipped in the air by Jones to White. Nice look inside Giddey with the layup. What a pass, what a finish, Josh Giddey with 18.
Yeah, but how about Jones keeping the ball alive?
Yep.
I mean, just great hustle.
He is a winning player, Bill.
Yep.
Nembhard at the foul line, Siakam, the high-low feed. Turner flips it in. Now he pinned down Giddey with an interior look. 2 minutes to go first half. 54-45, Bulls by 9. Bulls going for their 3rd straight win. Here's Kobe, backs it out. Boots with a high screen. Kobe works on Nembhard. Double pump. Tried to draw a foul, which he does. Top side, 3 ball. Counted to the foul. Kobe.
That's a big-time play right there. And he gets bailed out on top of that. Shot clock was going down. He had to shoot the ball. Little pump fake and step aside with the contact. Oh, my. And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Dan Bernstein here. We're talking Bulls on the Bernstein and Harris Show, middays 10 to 2 on The Score. And Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
Kobe White with a 3-point play. And Kobe down, Bill, with 14. That's a 4-point play, after a 3 ball. There's a top side 3 up and good for Turner. We have 1:35 to go here in the second. 58-48, Bulls by 10. Giddey turns the corner on Shepherd. Got it. Count it. Foul. Josh Giddey with 20. Put him in the hall. Put him in the Hall of Fame.
Rick Carlisle is upset, and he's really upset now, but I don't know if he's upset with the referees or his team because they are giving up paths to the basket and making silly fouls right now, and they're digging themselves a hole. I love it.
Josh Giddey has been magnificent. We have 1:31 to play and a half. Giddey with a 3-point play. So back-to-back and ones for the Bulls. Kobe with a 4-point play. Giddey with a 3-point play. Indiana down 61-48. Nembhard double on the ball from Vooch and Jones. Left corner pass to Nesmith on Herter. Double pump, up and under shot. Blocked by Herter. Saved by Herter. They go to Vooch over the midcourt line. Trey Jones to Giddey. Giddey on a crossover. Up top, down to Vooch. Picks up the dribble. Holding and looking. They go left elbow, Trey Jones. Jones. They go to Vooch. Baseline up jumper. Good.
Wow.
Timeout. Rick Carlisle. 59 seconds to go. Second quarter, 61-48. We got to check on that score, Bill. Should be 63-48.
Yep.
Which it is. A 15-point lead for the Bulls. You want to keep it right here?
Absolutely. Let's keep it right here. The Bulls are playing really well. The energy level on defense is picked up. Guys are rotating out. I tell you what, we haven't got to see Herter a lot. We saw him a little bit when he was in Atlanta, but he's been out in Sacramento for a couple of years. He's a lot better defender than I thought he was. I mean, he moves his feet well. He stays with his man. He gets a block shot right there. And the energy level defensively is just picked up for the Bulls. And they are taking advantage right now of Indiana team that looks a little lackadaisical right now.
Yes, they do. No question. I mean, they have really struggled here in the second quarter at the United Center, where, by the way, the Bulls averaged 19,904, second to the Dallas Ball Club. Speaking of Dallas, Bill, they're a mess.
Bulls have scored 36 points in this quarter with a minute left already.
Yeah.
And while doing that, they've held Indiana to just 21 points.
I mean, Bill, this was a tie game at the end of one.
Yes, 27-27, and the Bulls have just picked up the pace, which is what they do. No pun intended with the Pacers, but taking over.
I see what you did there, Bill. So, Bill, let's see. Updating the scoreboard, Atlanta by 13 over Philadelphia. Brooklyn by 1 mid-quarter third. Orlando trailing Houston by 5. A Bulls win. Orlando lost. The Bulls are going to pick up another game on the Magic, who remain on the road for another week, Bill. Things are going to get very interesting in that 9-10 slot. Turner up top, Siakam. Rainbow top side three. No. Rebound, Giddey. Josh with 5 boards, 21 points, all here in the first half. Right quarter, Trey Jones works on Siakam, but a reverse cut. Trey Jones over Pascal Siakam with a burst to the cup, right to left on the end line.
I don't know how he got that shot up, but he flipped it up so quick. That was nice.
65-48 in favor of the Bulls. They lead by 17 late second quarter. A very entertaining quarter. Nembhard missed on a drive to the bucket. Rebound, Vooch off the bench. Vooch with 8. The lead pass. Kobe from Giddey to the rim and a score on the right angle. Oh, they are putting on a clinic. And then Herder fouls Nembhard. We had a foul to give for the Bulls with 0.6 of a second. But I'm telling you what, Bill, this is perhaps one of the best quarters of basketball we've seen by the Bulls all season long.
Absolutely. A little 9-0 run here on a big run anyway. Oh, my.
Wow. And that will end the first half of play, 67-48 Bulls. What a ball game. Glad you could join us right here on 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Oh, my goodness, I was sick.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If this sounds daunting, then use Watson X Code Assistant. Built with IBM's Granite Code Model, it's AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code quickly. Learn more at ibm.com/code assistant. IBM, let's create.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Woodlawn Funeral Home and Woodlawn Memorial Gardens. Find us at dignitymemorial.com. Proudly owned and operated by Woodlawn Cemetery of Chicago, Inc.
Today we'll hear from an incredible woman who described her diagnosis as bittersweet because it took 15 years of suffering to get there. I'm Dr. Jen Ashton. Welcome back to Season 2 of The Visibility Gap.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Bulls fans, welcome to the Kia Halftime Show. Brought to you by the Kia Telluride, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Here's Chuck Swirsky.
Halftime with the Bulls and the Pacers, joined by the vice president of the Chicago Bulls, Adrian Schrenzel, and it's Los Bulls night. And always a pleasure to see Adrian. And we have bounced around the calendar, so to speak, with great events with the Bulls. And tell me about Los Bulls with the Bulls.
Okay, well, let me tell you, Los Bulls is the way that the Bulls celebrate Latin fans and the intersection of art, culture, and community. So we've got a big global fan base, and we've got obviously a local fan base here as well. And we just want to make sure that we are highlighting them in the best way possible. And this tradition began last year, but really the last couple of years, we've been building it up year after year. And so there's a lot of things you'll see in tonight's game. All right, well, let's talk about tonight's game, the entertainment value. Well, right now, as we're recording this, but earlier today, there's a lot that's going on. When people walk in today, they're going to be able to get a Ricardo bag. This is one that it's the giveaway, and this is a traditional Mexican shopping bag that fans can choose from 3 designs. And this was put together by the students from Infinity High School. Shout out to them, and also designed in partnership with our Latin artist Nez. All right, so while this halftime interview is going on right now, what is happening right now at halftime at the United Center? We have a great halftime performance today with one of Mexico's most revered traditional dance companies. It's Ballet Folklorico. They're fantastic, so you will see them. But also, don't forget, pre-game tonight, people would have seen our anthem done by the Mariachis Serenas. And also, you'll see our ball presenter is going to be, this evening was also our Latin ERG, our employee resource group, which we call Somos, and also the United Center's Latin ERG as well. They're presenting the ball. So lots to see this game. I got to give you props because those names just roll right off your tongue. All right, so community. Let's talk about the community. So I think we've been doing this work all year. This is what we do. And so we started earlier this season with a fantastic refurbishment of a basketball court in Little Village. And so we started that was October earlier this year. Remember October? Well, we did an unveiling then with a group called Beyond the Ball, who does great work in Little Village. Little Village is like one of the best neighborhoods in Chicago, really, really populated. But we did this for Gary Elementary School, and they've been doing programming there for years, which has been fantastic. We just had a watch party this past weekend with Michelob Ultra with Fat Pour in Wicker Park, and just the work we've been doing all year round with Infinity High School. You'll see them not only with the design that we did for the Mercado bag tonight, but also we've been doing a program with them and United Airlines throughout the year. Very good. Adrian, as always, a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. This is fantastic. Everyone's going to love it. The game's amazing. The energy is going to be great. All right. Adrian Schrenzel, the vice president of the Chicago Bulls. Third quarter coming up next on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Ayo DeSumo here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Help! My cat needs saving! Oh no. Has he tried Navy Federal Credit Union? They have lots of great savings and investing options. What? No, he needs help. Well, with Navy Federal's financial advisors and online tools, he can get all the help he needs. Whew, got him. Good catch.
Sign up at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Savings products insured by NCUA. Investment products are not insured, not obligations of Navy Federal, and may lose value.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Alexander Funeral Homes and Memorial Park. Find us at DignityMemorial.com.
Alexander Funeral Home, East Chapel, Alexander Memorial Park.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If this sounds daunting, then use Watson X Code Assistant. Built with IBM's Granite code model, it's AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code quickly. Learn more at ibm.com/code assistant. IBM, let's create.
Don't miss your window of opportunity. Upgrade your space now during Blinds.com's anniversary sale and save up to 50% site-wide. Blinds.com. Elevate your windows with the #1 online retailer of custom window treatments. Blinds.com offers hundreds of premium window treatment options. Choose from woven wood and Roman shades to blinds, motorized shades, and more. All designed to fit your budget without sacrificing quality. Blinds.com brings the showroom to you with free virtual consultations and samples delivered directly to your door, fast and free. Our design experts can help schedule a professional measure and installation, plus guidance for DIYers too. Blinds.com has been trusted for 29 years, earning thousands of 5-star reviews. Shop with confidence, knowing you'll get upfront pricing, no hidden fees, and Blinds.com's 100% satisfaction guarantee. But hurry, these savings won't last. Shop Blinds.com's anniversary sale happening right now for up to 50% off site-wide. Save up to 50% site-wide at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
At the UPS Store, we help you step up your shred game because we're here to help you be unstoppable. That's why we partner with a leader in document destruction. So rest assured, your documents are handled with the utmost care and your private info stays private. So say goodbye to paper piles and hello to secure shredding. Most locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. Shredding services and bins are provided by Iron Mountain on an as-is basis. Visit the upsstore.com/shredding for full details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. I'm Melissa Bergamini on the Kia Halftime Show. The Chicago Bulls lead the Pacers at the half by 19 points, 67-48 here at halftime. The Bulls entered tonight's matchup as the 3.5-point home underdogs, and that is courtesy of Circa Sports Illinois. Total points, well, that was at a 238.5 prior to tip-off. Let's check on quickly at the player props here at halftime. For the Bulls, Josh Giddey has it going again with 21 points through the half. I'm actually looking at his assists. Giddey has 3 dimes through the half. His over assist prop that was set at 7.5, priced at -120. It is the under right now since he's been getting to the basket himself, but we have half a game left to capture the over. For the assists, and for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, he is 1 of 4 from 3, tracking his under 1.5 triples that was priced at -115. It is the under so far. We are halfway home, and those were your courtside odds at the half presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today. You're listening to 670 The Score in the Kia Halftime Show on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. It's time to dance.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Have you heard the phrase, the jack of all trades is the master of none? At Fitness Formula Clubs, we believe you shouldn't have to be the expert in everything. Let our team of wellness pros take care of you so you can focus on excelling at what you do best. Since 1984, FFC Chicago has been your one-stop shop for fitness and wellness. Whether you're looking for a massage therapist, registered dietitian, personal trainer, or Pilates instructor, you'll find the best at our 10 locations. Elevate your game inside and outside the club. Visit ffc.com/odyssey today to claim your special offer.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Woodlawn Funeral Home and Woodlawn Memorial Gardens. Find us at dignitymemorial.com. Proudly owned and operated by Woodlawn Cemetery of Chicago, Inc.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If this sounds daunting, then use Watson X Code Assistant. Built with IBM's Granite Code Model, it's AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code quickly. Learn more at ibm.com/code assistant. IBM, let's create.
At the UPS Store, we shred away your worries and your sensitive documents. Shredding services and bins are provided by Iron Mountain on an as-is basis. Most locations are independently owned. Visit the upsstore.com/shredding for full details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Halftime, 67-48 Bulls of the Pacers. Bulls shot a sizzling 66% in the second quarter, outscoring Indiana 40-21. Kobe White with 14 of his 16 in that period. Josh Giddey with a 21-5-3 game as the Bulls getting it done against Central Division foe, the Indiana Pacers. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Whittington, Alyssa Bergamini, Rich Wyatt spinning the dials in our studios. We got Tyler Beautiful, Sean Sears. Third quarter next on the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Kobe White here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score. Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
At Cigna Healthcare, we're designing better weight management treatment options. Making sure that those who need GLP-1s have access to them is the first step.
1 mile complete.
And we help them take the right steps after that, giving them the personalized support they need to keep going.
1 more mile complete.
When it comes to healthcare, a better experience means better outcomes for everyone. That's better by design. Learn more at Cigna.com/better.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Alexander Funeral Homes and Memorial Park. Find us at DignityMemorial.com.
Alexander Funeral Home, East Chapel, Alexander Memorial Park.
Don't miss your window of opportunity. Upgrade your space now during Blinds.com's anniversary sale and save up to 50% site-wide. Blinds.com. Elevate your windows with the #1 online retailer of custom window treatments. Blinds.com offers hundreds of premium window treatment options. Choose from woven wood and Roman shades to blinds, motorized shades, and more. All designed to fit your budget without sacrificing quality. Blinds.com brings the showroom to you with free virtual consultations and samples delivered directly to your door, fast and free. Our design experts can help schedule a professional measure and installation, plus guidance for DIYers too. Blinds.com has been trusted for 29 years, earning thousands of 5-star reviews. Shop with confidence, knowing you'll get upfront pricing, no hidden fees, and Blinds.com's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. But hurry, these savings won't last. Shop Blinds.com's anniversary sale happening right now for up to 50% off site-wide. Save up to 50% site-wide at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Bulls defense has been exceptional, along with some ice-cold shooting by Indiana. Pacers average 116 per game, only 48 at the break, Bill. What's going on here?
Well, look at the points in the paint right now. 40-24 in favor of the Bulls. They are attacking the rim. Neither team shooting the three ball real well. Bulls 35% now, but it was down in the low 20s for a while.
Indiana's lost 3 straight road games, including a home-and-home road swing, as the Atlanta Hawks entertain the Pacers over the last 4 days. On a post-up, they go right back to Turner. Works on a jump hook. Short. Ooh. Great job by Zach Collins.
They kept him away 3 feet off the lane. He really couldn't get closer to the basket to make that shot.
Bill, it appears for now at least that Collins is now
in the lineup.
And Jalen Smith is a deep reserve. Giddy.
Remember when I first asked you, is he playing for to get the lineup? And you said,
the zealous to the rack, scissors and scores baseline right. I'm sorry, Bill?
He said he can't. And I said, oh, yes, he can. Again, he did.
Siakam, Turner, thank you, Bill. 1 minute in, third quarter, and the Bulls lead by 21. Mathurin drags that dribble. Mathurin, looping pass, accepted left corner, Siakam. Siakam curls, wheels, deals, got tied up by Collins. And it goes out of bounds.
And that was a block shot right there, sponsored by Ankin Law. Injury Law made personal, and he made that real personal.
Collins with a 5.3 board, 2 assist game. Left corner and a 3-ball off the mark by Neesmith. And offensive rebound, Indiana, Nembhard. They're going to go back to Neesmith against Kobe White to send out to Siakam with 6 on the clock. Siakam against Giddey with a roll to the rim, up and good. Nice job by Pascal Siakam. He's got 9. Left corner, Bazelis against Siakam. Couple of ball fakes between the legs dribble. Running against Siakam. Bully ball on a reverse hit to bottom of the rim. And cleared away by Indiana. After Siakam gave Bazelis a shove.
Yep.
And they go in front. Eastman, topside 3. Book it. Timeout. Billy Donovan. 10-15 left third. 69-53 Bulls on 670 The Score, the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Bio to the rack and a right-handed dunk, going coast to coast.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
Have you heard the phrase, the jack of all trades is the master of none? At Fitness Formula Clubs, we believe you shouldn't have to be the expert in everything. Let our team of wellness pros take care of you so you can focus on excelling at what you do best. Since 1984, FFC Chicago has been your one-stop shop for fitness and wellness. Whether you're looking for a massage therapist, registered dietitian, personal trainer, or Pilates instructor, you'll find the best at our 10 locations. Elevate your game inside and outside the club. Visit ffc.com/Odyssey today to claim your special offer.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Woodlawn Funeral Home and Woodlawn Memorial Gardens. Find us at DignityMemorial.com. Proudly owned and operated by Woodlawn Cemetery of Chicago, Inc.
Join us at the United Center on March 29th for the final City Edition night of the season against the Dallas Mavericks. Presented by Sixth Rental Car. Visit bulls.com/city to purchase tickets now.
Well, Bill, Josh Giddey from Australia, 21 points in the NBA and the NBL from Australia. They've announced that the Pelicans are going to play 2 preseason games in Australia. Now, you would think, Bill, that the Bulls would go to Australia because Josh Giddey is the big star.
I would definitely think that. It's a good point, Charlie. Why? Do you want to go to Australia?
Absolutely, 100%. I have never been down under.
I heard that about you.
After the timeout, Giddey right on cue and a handoff to Trey Jones. Feeds Collins in the right corner, 3, air ball. Accepted on the play by Neesmith. Neesmith over the timeline, right forecourt. And they go to Benedict Mathurin out of Montreal. Siakam, dribble drive, gives it up, push pass. Neesmith cranks up a 3. Nope. 50-50 ball. Nice. Collins took it away from Siakam. And here come the Bulls with Trey Jones against Nembhard. On a reset with 18 on the clock. Left front court, Kobe White. White, line to the lane. Kobe driving on Mathurin, no. And the ball went off Indiana out of bounds. I thought it went off Collins, Bill.
I think it did. But honestly, he was fouled. They might call a foul. Rick Carlisle said they're going to challenge it. Nope, they're not.
Too late. Getting on the inbound, Trey Jones.
They would have changed it to a foul then.
Jones on a crossover. Cuts in the lane on Mathurin. Right corner, Giddey. Up, no. Rebound, Turner. Quick outlet pass to Nembhard. Nembhard. Motors over the timeline. One-on-one with Kobe White. Up top now to Siakam. Driving on Bazelis. Bully ball to the rim in the finish. You know, they've got to make a decision here on Bazelis, Bill. Yep. And again, he's a rookie. He's going up against a 3-time All-Star and Siakam, but Siakam getting a lot of touches now.
A lot of touches, and they're letting him play physical, so.
Giddey on Neesmith with a spin to the rim. No, short. Offensive rebound. Collins had the ball knocked out of his hands, but a foul from behind on the Indiana Pacers who come in. That foul on Neesmith, the 5th seed, Bill. They got a huge game with Milwaukee tomorrow night. You can take a look at the standings maybe and give us an update exactly what's going on in the Eastern Conference. And Bill, do you realize the Bulls, after the Brooklyn game, they played 9 straight games against Western Conference?
Yeah. And long road trip, too. But you're right, Indiana and Milwaukee right behind each other.
After Jones missed on a layup attempt, here's Siakam with the sidestep on Phillips. Nope. Good job by Julian, not fouling Siakam. As it came up to Tad short, it's Bulls ball. Giddey lets it fly. Left side 3, no. And that shot was falling in the first half for Josh. And for the Bulls, for that matter, we have played 3.5 minutes, third quarter. 69-55 Bulls. Neesmith, they go inside the arc to Siakam. Pressured by Phillips. With that lane, back it in. The double from Kobe. Neesmith, open 3-ball, book it.
He was wide open. The Bulls were stuck in a rotation, and Neesmith just stepped up to the top 3, wide open.
Kobe dribble drive on Nembhard. The Baker got it on the left angle. Count it. And a foul. Kobe, who scored 14 of 16 in the first half in the second quarter, Bill.
Yep.
Kobe, within 22 minutes, has 18.
They're just playing really well, shooting 7 of 12 from the floor. 2 of 3 from behind the three-point line tonight, but just really has figured out how he can get to the rim, create contact, and still make the shot. Terrific job right there, and makes another 3-point play.
Yep, that stops an 8-0 run by Indiana. 72-58. Nembhard gives it up now to Neesmith. Neesmith, who was drafted by the Boston Celtics. Dribble drive to kick out, and we're going to have a foul as Neesmith went to the rim. He is down, Bill, and Julian Phillips is down. They're going to call a foul on Phillips. And Billy Donovan's asking for another timeout, Bill. So we're going to take a break. Bill will sort things out after the timeout. 72-58 Bulls on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Josh Giddey here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Ready to take your fitness to the next level? For 40 years, Fitness Formula Clubs has prioritized upgrades to help you achieve your goals faster. Bounce back stronger with the help of our recovery lounges. Track results along your fitness journey directly from your smartphone with our in-body composition analyzers. Stay motivated with our exclusive group fitness classes. And keep every workout feeling fresh with our newest fitness equipment and technology. Don't settle for ordinary. Step into extraordinary at FFC, Chicago's best health clubs. Visit ffc.com/Odyssey to claim your special offer today.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Woodlawn Funeral Home and Woodlawn Memorial Gardens. Find us at dignitymemorial.com. Proudly owned and operated by Woodlawn Cemetery of Chicago, Inc.
If your kid thinks, I'm not a math kid, think again. With Mathnasium, every kid can be a math kid. At our learning centers around the country, we customize our math instruction for each student. So advanced kids get challenged, struggling kids get better, and they all grow in confidence.
Mathnasium has totally changed my son's attitude towards school.
My son earned his first A ever in math on his report card.
I can't recommend Mathnasium enough. Visit mathnasium.com to find a location near you.
And we're back at the United Center. They're taking a second look. And the second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. And you know what? It's not a bad look. Julian Phillips was there and took the brunt of it and then gets hit in the head. Let's see what they have to say.
Upon review, Phillips still slides to his left after the start of upward shooting motion has begun. Actually, it was the upward passing motion in this instance. So the blocking foul will stand. The challenge is unsuccessful. Chicago has no further challenges, and they are charged this timeout as it is a mandatory timeout.
Okay, so there you go, folks.
And it was a tough call. Julian was there, but the last minute he slid his foot. his foot is further away from the defender, closer together, and that's what they saw and are claiming makes it a foul. A registration is now open for Bulls Kid Nation Youth Hoop summer camps and clinics by BMO. Programs are open to all skill levels ages 5 to 14. Visit bulls.com/kidnation to sign up today.
After the timeout, Nimhart fills it up by the right elbow jumper. 72-60 Bulls, third quarter. Kobe up top now to Trey Jones. Jones about 40 feet away. They go high post to Collins. Collins works on Siakam. Two-bounce hand up. Julian Phillips lets it fly to three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Julian Phillips.
It's a big-time shot right there for Julian. Julian coming into the game tonight, shooting 31% from behind the three-point line.
Turner rushed that three ball on the right. Nope. Rebound Giddey over the timeline. Trey Jones. Jones on Mathurin to the rim. No. And we're going to have a loose ball foul on whom?
On Giddey. Again, Charlie, they're letting them play. But there's plays like that I just don't understand how that's called a foul. They're letting Siakam clear out, push off, and Giddey is just kind of standing there. Maybe he got turned with when the contact came to him, but really not a foul.
Nimhart on Herter with the Euro step. Bank shot good. Nice footwork by the Indiana ball player. 75-62 Bulls. Huh?
Who shall be named later?
No, well, I said Nimhart.
I know. It's easy.
So here's Collins. Left circle, back in front, Giddey. Giddey, they smother him with the double team every time he touches the ball, left corner. And now they go right side. Three ball, good by Herter. He thought he got fouled, no whistle.
He did. They stepped under his feet. He landed on someone's on Nimhart's foot.
A 16-point lead. Oh, Neesmith with a step back on Giddey. No, not sure about that shot for Indiana. Here's Giddey, dribble drive, bank shot, rimming good. Boy, they are letting them play a very physical game. Josh now with 23, and the Bulls maintain a very healthy lead of 18, 80-62 with 6:05 left third. Dribble drive, Mathurin to the rim on Collins. No. Offensive rebound, no. Off the hands of Mathurin. Taken away by Collins to Jones to Giddey on Miles Turner to the rim in the finish with the right hand. Timeout Indiana, and this crowd is loving it here. 20,697. The Bulls lead by 20. Back with more in a moment. Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Nikola Vucevic here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
It's that time of year again, hockey season and cold weather. As a proud partner of the Chicago Blackhawks and Chicago's hometown tire, Atturo knows just what drivers need for this climate. Check out the new all-weather category of tires available from Atturo. Offering year-round performance, all-weather tires are your safest bet for any season. Get your vehicle ready for winter with a new set of Atturo tires. Visit Atturo.com to find performance within reach at your local independent Atturo tire dealer. Hey, Bulls fans, don't get fouled this winter. It's time to start thinking about defending the roof on your business. Beat the buzzer. Winterize now. Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 has highly trained craftsmen and craftswomen who will get the job done on time and on budget. Make the right call. A game plan that'll find professionally trained roofing and waterproofing contractors who are dedicated to providing quality, value, and service. Go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org for all your roofing needs.
And we're back in Chicago, and the Bulls are on fire. They are up 82-62, and Josh Giddey is having one of those nights. 25 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, having his way. How about points in the paint? 46-30 right now in favor of the Bulls. Points in the paint, sponsored by Benjamin Moore. Transform your home with premium color and quality.
This all started second quarter with the Bulls scoring 40 points. Then a scramble for a loose ball. We're going to have our third jump outside the opening tip coming up right here to our right with 12 on the clock. 5:43 to go third. 82-62 Bulls. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington, Alyssa Bergametti, Alyssa and Bill. Post-game coverage right here on the Bulls Network. Rich Wyatt, along with Tyler Budabaugh, Sean Sears, and a collection of all the men and women putting our broadcast together. Quentin Jackson, the 6'5", third-year player at a Texas A&M, checking in for the first time of the ball game. You have to start thinking as the Bulls win the tip down the floor and hustling back. Furphy, and he is guarding Trey Jones. Now they go to Herder in the paint on Thomas Bryant, and Bryant with a block shot out of bounds to our left in front of the Bulls bench.
And we are in the third quarter. The third quarter is sponsored by AARP. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
So Rick Carlisle already starting to think, Bill, about the Bucks game tomorrow at Indiana. He's going deep at his bench.
Yep.
Phillips to the rim and a foul as he sprawls to the floor. So, Bill, we're assuming that the Bulls are going to hold on and win this game. Philadelphia getting smacked tonight in Atlanta. So the Bulls will open up a 4.5-game lead on Philadelphia for the 10th seed. Brooklyn right now, if the Nets win, they remain 4.5 back. And so essentially with Orlando, if they should lose tonight, Bill, they would go and the Bulls would pick up a game. So the Bulls then would trail Orlando by just 2.5 games for the 9th seed, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. How about that?
Hello.
Yep. And also Miami, Bill, they'll pick up a half game on the Heat.
Yep.
And the Heat, they are playing tonight as well. Listen, Bill, will update the scoreboard. The things are going to get really, really interesting as the Bulls play Brooklyn here, Bill, on Thursday and then hit the road. Furphy out of Kansas. And they go to Bryant. They got all the reserves in now, Bill. Rick Carlisle basically waving the white flag in the third quarter and a little short shot up and good. Here's Giddey tied up in a double, swings it out. Trey Jones over the shoulder at Herdy. Herder tracks it down. Let's see what Kevin can do. Belt high right hand dribble. And they go to Trey Jones, right sideline with 6 on the clock. Trey creating. Trey gives it up. Nice pass. And Giddey flips it in with the right hand on a cut.
Wow, that was a great pass. And what a catch and finish by Giddey. Got up to the rim and just squeaked it over. He's got 27 now.
Down low left and a missed shot by the Pacers. Blocked out on that.
Herder got a nice hand up there, bothered that shot big time.
Giddey is fouled by Shepard. What is Giddey's season high, Bill?
I will look it up.
He's got a 27-7-3 game. Kobe with 19. And now White and Vooch are going to check in.
Josh Giddey at the line for the Bulls. Shooting 2.
Giddey, here he is. His season high is 27 at New York.
Well, he is tied his season high then, Bill.
His career high is 31, which he's done 2 times.
Well, he could break that tonight.
Yeah, the last time was at Houston, March 27th in 2024.
So, Bill, we have Orlando down by 13 on the road. We've got Miami only by 3 at home to Charlotte. Philadelphia losing by 10 with 1:45 to play in the fourth. Brooklyn up by 4 on the Lakers late fourth. And a bad pass by Quentin Jackson as he rolled it below the knees of Thomas Bryant out of bounds. Boy,
a little full court pressure here by Indiana.
88-64. Bulls are in front by 24 points. You know what, Bill? I expected a very close game tonight. I did not expect this. Kobe weaving in the lane. Tapped off the window by Vooch. Now rebound, Indiana. Quentin Jackson. Jackson goes in the lane to Thomas Brown with 17 on the clock. Obi Toppin. Shovel handoff. Quentin Jackson to the rim on Phillips. Nope. Rebound, Giddey. Josh, 8th rebound. Giddey dribble drive with a spin on Shepard. Threw it away on a jump pass intended for Herder in the right corner. Down the floor. Quentin Jackson. The trailer, Furphy. And they go to Bryant. He's going to jack up a rainbow 3. Hit the heel. No. Rebound, Giddey. Indiana 6 of 25, 24% beyond the arc. Giddey turns the corner all the way to the rim. Missed a right-handed layup. He's gassed out, Bill. And the dunk by Toppin on the other end. 88-66, 3:07 to go here in the third. Indiana shooting 38%, 24% from three. The Bulls are 10 of 10 from the line. Phillips all the way to the rim, wide open. The sea opened up in that red paint.
Yeah, came off a Vooch high post screen, and nobody helped, and no one got over the screen. Wow.
This is not the top of game, Bill, or what's going on for Indiana. Here's Brian. He got fouled on a post-up that Rick Carlisle wants out of his ball club going into a key game with the Bucks.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee has the night off, Bill. They're waiting for Indiana.
One might say, what do you call it, trap game?
Yeah.
That maybe Indiana thought, we got the Bulls. We've handled them 3 times already.
We can rest Halliburton for Milwaukee.
We can rest Halliburton. We don't have to play hard. We'll be able to take care of business. But the Bulls playing well.
So Miami and Charlotte are tied at the 3-minute mark. So the Bulls, with Orlando possibly losing, we'll see about Miami can pick up a full game on the Heat and the Magic. It's not inconceivable, folks. The Bulls could host a play-in game.
Play-in?
Yep.
You say play-in?
I'm saying play-in, Bill.
We're talking play-ins?
And Bill, don't look now. I mean, we could even start thinking about maybe, having a 7-8 game if they move up the ladder to the 8th seed. They aren't that far away. Here's a drive with the left hand by Kobe, up and good, off the window.
And Kobe White just driving to the back. He's getting anywhere he wants to on the floor right now and has such great ball control.
Whitten Jackson with a step back on Williams. Top side 3 around the iron and out. We're going to have a loose ball foul in the Bulls.
See, I don't understand that foul. The way you're letting them play everywhere else, and then you call that foul? Like, Herders would turn around and look like, what?
Yep.
He's on my back, and you're calling the foul on me.
You know what, Bill? I have to tell you something. You have 3 players integrated at the trade deadline into a rotation. I mean, these players are playing. Yep. Collins didn't play for the first 2 games. And then Vooch got hurt. But, Bill, these players have all contributed. Here's a right corner 3 up and good by Shepard with 150 to play third, 92-71 Bulls. Are you surprised, Bill?
Yes, I would not have thought that. Maybe one of them I thought might have fit in. But all 3 of them to be big-time role players.
Williams shot on a push shot short. That ball actually came out. It appeared off the right wrist of Williams on the release point, but Williams is fouled and will shoot 2.
Because Toppin hit him. Came flat, so at least they call the foul at this end.
122 left, fourth. Brooklyn 104, Lakers 98. Well, I'm really concerned right now about Miami and Orlando. I'm really not too concerned about Philly and Brooklyn at this point, Bill.
No one's going to win enough games, and the Bulls aren't going to lose enough games to drop out of everything. That's not going to happen.
No.
And the way the Bulls are playing now, you win a couple games on this. There's a dunk by Toppin, just spins and wheels along the baseline. Win a couple of games on this West Coast road trip, which everyone thought was going to be,
tough.
A bad road trip for the Bulls. It's the way they're playing now. It's tough. Their defense has picked up a lot. Their offense is going. They have more guys that can score.
Here's Williams out of control, so Wisely gives it up to Vooch with a handoff to Kobe with 5 of the clock. Here's Kobe dribble drive. Blast pass to Russ Walker and lays it in with the left hand. He just took Walker to school.
That was a great move coming down the middle. Just beat his man one-on-one. I love it.
Kobe with 23, Giddey with 29. Jarris Walker, who had a triple-double last week in the G League for Fort Wayne. Furphy way off the mark on the right side, 3. The Mad Ants, that's the G League's nickname, Bill.
Yes. I had a Mad Ant when I was younger.
So did I. Aunt Rose, man, she was tough.
Aunt Rose is always tough.
Yep. 94-73 Bulls. We have 24 seconds left, late third. We'll update the scoreboard after the third quarter expires, after the break. We got Shepard driving to his right, back to the rim, coming off the screen. Jackson out of control, lost the handle, picks it up, and his shot hits the top of the backboard. And they got it done. He beat the shot clock, Bill.
Yep.
94-73 Bulls.
That's one of those shots that you look at like, how does that go in?
Yeah. Here's Kobe, splits the defense, no whistle. And we go to the fourth quarter, 94-75 on the Bulls Basketball Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Ready to take your fitness to the next level? For 40 years, Fitness Formula Clubs has prioritized upgrades to help you achieve your goals faster. Bounce back stronger with the help of our recovery lounges. Track results along your fitness journey directly from your smartphone with our in-body composition analyzers. Stay motivated with our exclusive group fitness classes. And keep every workout feeling fresh with our newest fitness equipment and technology. Don't settle for ordinary. Step into extraordinary at FFC, Chicago's best health clubs. Visit ffc.com/Odyssey to claim your special offer today.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later. Because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Woodlawn Funeral Home and Woodlawn Memorial Gardens. Find us at dignitymemorial.com. Proudly owned and operated by Woodlawn Cemetery of Chicago, Inc.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
At the UPS Store, we help you step up your shred game because we're here to help you be unstoppable. That's why we partner with a leader in document destruction. So rest assured, your documents are handled with the utmost care and your private info stays private. So say goodbye to paper piles and hello to secure shredding. Most locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. Shredding services and bins are provided by Iron Mountain on an as-is basis. Visit the upsstore.com/shredding for full details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. The Bulls up over the Pacers 94-75 entering the final frame. The Bulls were listed as the 3.5-point home underdogs, and the total points, well, that was set at 238.5. Courtside odds are presented by Circus Sports Illinois. Download the Circus Sports Illinois app today. Chuck and Bill, back to you courtside.
And thank you, Alyssa. And the Bulls have really turned things on. That was an even quarter right there. Just like the first quarter, 27 apiece. But that huge second quarter for the Bulls has kept them up. Bulls up 94-75.
All right, so Bill, Atlanta has just defeated Philadelphia 132-123. All right, so the shot at the top of the backboard, Bill, taken off.
Oh, they took it off.
Brooklyn leading the Lakers by 5 with 13 seconds to go. Charlotte with 9 seconds left, leading Miami by 1.
You know why it was taken off? Not because it bounced on the backboard, but it hit one of those wires to go to the shot clock.
There you go. Left corner Kobe from Jones. Nope. Rebound, Jarris Walker. University of Houston. Cougars in the top 5 in NCAA play. Kelvin Sampson has that program running on all cylinders. Ben Shepherd to the rack. Nope. Draws the foul, shoots 2. You know, Miami loses this game, Bill, with 9 seconds to go. It's going to be their 3rd straight home loss. Lost to Minnesota, the Bulls, and Charlotte.
Wow. How do you lose to Charlotte right now? Charlotte's trying to lose everything. Well, as a matter of fact, didn't Charlotte have one of the longest losing streaks in the NBA? Charlotte is 1-9 in their last 10 games.
Wow.
And I think before that, they had a 9-game or an 8-game losing streak.
Yes, they did.
Or a 9-game losing streak. Yeah.
Free throws good. 94-75 Bulls. Post-game coverage, Bill and Alyssa. After the ball game, Trey Jones posting up Vooch, seeing his first action since February 22nd. Turnaround jump hook, left-hand, right block. Nope. Vooch, Bill, 19 minutes, 6 points, 10 rebounds.
Yep.
And a floater by Walker off the mark. Rebound, Kobe. Kobe accelerates over the Bulls logo. Left full court. Wraparound triple drive to the rim. Stops. No. short on a 2-footer. Quentin Jackson. And he goes to Walker. Left side, Furphy. Free ball, air ball. That's his second air ball on the night.
How's that not a foul?
Here's Furphy to the rim on Vooch, lays it in left angle. Things are getting a little sloppy here, Bill. Billy Donovan recognizing that. He's going to call a timeout right here on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Patrick Williams here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
At Cigna Healthcare, we're designing better weight management treatment options. Making sure that those who need GLP-1s have access to them is the first step.
1 mile complete.
And we help them take the right steps after that, giving them the personalized support they need to keep going.
1 more mile complete.
When it comes to healthcare, a better experience means better outcomes for everyone. That's better by design. Learn more at Cigna.com/better.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Alexander Funeral Homes and Memorial Park. Find us at DignityMemorial.com.
Alexander Funeral Home, East Chapel, Alexander Memorial Park.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
The Women's Hoop Show, a podcast hosted by me, Jordan Robinson, brings you fresh women's basketball voices and breakdowns every week. I'll be joined by hoop experts all year long. Find the Women's Hoop Show on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
What happens when two Score shows meet? You get a Score Classic, Score Transition. First at 10 a.m., Mully and Haw meet Bernstein and Harris. Then at 2, Bernstein and Harris hand the mic to Spiegel and Holmes.
I just want to make sure that we do not go through this transition without mentioning something about Martin Perez. Man, there is a wide chasm between confidence and insanity.
You saw what he said there.
Just say we're going to do the best we can to say contender. Come on. Does anybody be like, yeah, he said we're going to go get him?
Yeah. So if Dan wrote a children's book, it would be called The Little Engine That Should Have Stayed Home.
The little realistic engine that understood.
That should be the little engine that couldn't.
It's the magic of Score Transition. Weekdays at 10 and 2 on Sports Radio 670 The Score. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Score Transition is brought to you by Webb Hyundai in Highland or Merrillville, Indiana. Get the vehicle you deserve at the payment you want at Webb Hyundai.
Back at the United Center, Chicago Bulls up 94-77. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to 670 The Score, the Chuck Swirsky Bulls Radio Network.
Lawrence Holmes here. We're talking Bulls on Spiegel and Holmes every afternoon, 2 to 6 on The Score, and Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
And I want to remind everybody that substitution sponsored by Remy Martin, the official spirit of Bulls Radio, team up for excellence. And this game has been a great one if you're a Bulls fan. How about 29 points for Josh Giddey, continuing to do wonderful Josh Giddey things. He's got 9 rebounds, 3 assists to go with those. And Kobe White, even though he hasn't shot a lot of threes, he has 23 points, playing really well, attacking the rim and getting to the foul line again here tonight.
94-77 Bulls. We have played 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Charlotte has just beaten Miami 105-102. Big victory for the Hornets and a huge asset as Boots threw it away, intercepted by Furphy. Here's Shepard with a pull-up left side 3, too strong. Rebound, Kobe. 94-77. Here's Buzelis to the rack, and he throws it down. Mattis Buzelis, a Buzelis buggy.
I was going to say, we haven't seen Mattis throw a dunk down yet. Doesn't disappoint. Every game he gets a good one.
And the crowd loves it. 96-77 Bulls. Buzelis in the ballgame with 6. Here's O.B. Toppin on Vazelis, left side 3, no. Well, it's one and done for Indiana. Just like schoolyard hoops, they're just coming down, jacking it up. Here's Kobe with a runner off the mark, draws the foul, and shoots 2. So, Bill, Miami loses. Orlando is losing by 20 in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Bill, I'm telling you. Let's see. Brooklyn has defeated the Lakers, but again, I'm not concerned about Philly. They lost tonight as well.
Yep.
This is all about the Bulls, Miami, and Atlanta right now, and Orlando.
Tell you what, if the Lakers go in a little free fall with LeBron out.
Yep. They're in the second seed right now, right? The West is a mess. I'll tell you that.
They're in the second seed right now, yes.
I mean, Oklahoma City's running away from it.
Yeah, there's no question about that. Denver's right behind. Actually, Denver has another win. Actually, they might swap places today if Denver wins with the Lakers losing.
But look at that logjam, Bill.
Yeah, they're all in there in the middle. But if the Bulls play the Lakers and they're still hurt,
yep. I hear you.
That could be a big win.
And, Bill, we got the Lakers twice in a 3-game span.
Yep.
Walker right side up and good at 3. 97-80 with 9:40 to go in the fourth. Every game is important. Here's Vazelis driving on Quentin Jackson with a spin, and the ball yanked right out of his hands. And here is Ben Shepherd on a triple drive to the rim, up and good. And Billy Donovan has seen enough. He's putting Giddey back on the floor with 9:19 to play in the fourth, and the 97-82 Bulls lead.
When Mattis makes that spin move, he brings the ball up high, and that allows guys to grab it.
Trey Jones lines up, left side 3, no. Rebound Shepherd, they hand off to Toppin. Here's Quentin Jackson with a rainbow 3, no.
Herter kept it alive, was able to tip it out to Jones.
Vazelis, Jones, Kobe on Furphy to the rim, an easy right-hand layup.
That's just a muscle move right there. Took the contact through.
And
I can't. They're letting him play.
Yes.
Kobe just got hammered going to the rim. They let him play. I don't have a problem with that. But now you just call a bump at the other end? Come on, man.
Returning for the Bulls.
Whatever you say, Bill. Oh, gosh. They don't pay me enough. Okay.
You get paid?
Here's Walker on Boots, right side 3. You know, Bill, you're starting to knock out the door a little bit for Indiana, getting a little momentum, and then you take some wild shots.
Yep.
Furphy with the steal. Furphy, and they feed the post to Toppin. Comes up shooting on Giddey. Nope. They've missed their last 4 attempts.
Yep.
Here's Vooch, styles up, top side 3, good.
There you go. It's a big-time shot. Kobe White has 26 points on 10 of 18 field goal shooting, 2 of 4 from the three-point line so far against Indiana, giving him 6,000 points in his career.
Yes. And the right side 3 up and good on the right wing. So, Bill, again, with Miami losing, Bulls win, and they will only be 2.5 back.
Yes.
Wow. And Orlando
Picked up a
is
whole
losing.
game.
And here is Giddey to the rim. No, tip with a left hand by Boots. Good.
Uh-oh.
And Giddey is hurt, Bill.
Did he step on an ankle?
Yep. Giddey, remember, he's had ankle issues, Bill. He's going straight to the locker room.
Yep.
Wow. Giddey with a 29-10 and 4 game.
Oh, he's not happy.
No. So you have Tony Bradley, the former
right here.
Bull,
He goes up, and
what happened there?
Yeah,
Bill?
he comes right down on an ankle. Yep, came down on Shepherd's foot.
104.85 Bulls, 7:32 to go. Giddey was magnificent.
Yep, and Giddey's our player of the game, sponsored by Tullamore Dew. When it's game time, it's Tully time, and a little early exit with 29 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists in 28 minutes. Great job by Giddey, and hope that he's going to be all right, but he just rolled that ankle.
Yep. Well, the Bulls do get a couple of days off, Bill. That's the good news. Furphy throws it down. Right-handed slam dunk. 104.87 with 7:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bulls are going to improve to 12-22 at home. This is going to be their third straight win, Bill.
Yep.
They're going to go to 27-38 overall. Herder driving, double on the ball. Big shot, no. Rebound, Furphy. Alma Mater having a tough day at the office, Bill. Kansas this year. Topside three by Furphy, don't rebound. Kobe. What's Kobe's stat line tonight, William?
Kobe's got 26 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists right now. 7 rebounds, excuse me.
Herder, mid-post right. Collins, 10 on the clock. And they go to Herder, wide open, top side, 3 ball, good. Kevin Herder with 11. And guess what, Bill?
Yes.
For Kevin Herder, that's 7 straight double-figure scoring games.
Wow.
Walker. Dennis circle left with a floater with right hand, rimming good. Hard rage ends. So we've got, Bill, 5:55 to go. 107-89 Bulls.
Jump pass by Kobe.
Beyond the back pass. And Quentin Jackson missed the buddy. I'm not sure if he wanted to dunk or lay it in, Bill. Here's Bazelis attacking the rim. Then they go to Kobe, to Jones. Jones, Proby, floater, no, rebound. And it's loose. Jones diving for a loose ball with Jackson. And Indiana comes away with it. And then we're going to have a, kick ball, Bill?
I'm going to get a timeout now. So we will take a break as the Bulls are ahead, 107-89 with 5:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Chuck and I will be back right after this on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Modest Bazelis here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
I'm Dr. Jen Ashton, and this is Season 2 of the Visibility Gap podcast.
We have an onus to ensure we get the care that we need.
Listen in and download the new season wherever you get your podcasts.
At the UPS Store, we help you step up your shred game because we're here to help you be unstoppable. That's why we partner with a leader in document destruction. So rest assured, your documents are handled with the utmost care and your private info stays private. So say goodbye to paper piles and hello to secure shredding. Most locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. Shredding services and bids are provided by Iron Mountain on an as-is basis. Visit the upsstore.com/shredding for full details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're Alexander Funeral Homes and Memorial Park. Find us at DignityMemorial.com.
Alexander Funeral Home, East Chapel, Alexander Memorial Park.
And we're back at the United Center. Chicago Bulls having their way. It's time for our great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's going to be great. And it absolutely is great tonight because I have a dilemma. Which stat is greater? How about the Bulls with 52 rebounds to 30 rebounds over Indiana, or 60 points in the paint to 42 points in the paint for the Pacers? Both of those are great stats, and that's why the Bulls are ahead right now. Great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's going to be great.
All right, post-game coverage. Bill Wennington, Alyssa Bergamini, right here on 670 The Score. Brooklyn ends a 7-game slide with a win tonight over the Lakers, minus a ton of players, including LeBron. Brooklyn will be in town on Thursday, 6:45. Pre-game coverage right here on the Bulls Network. Topside jumper by Dennis Snow. Retrieves his own miss at the top of the circle to Walker. Walker with a spin on Herder. Walker gives it up now to James Johnson, the former #1 pick by the Bulls in 2009. And a wild air ball and a turnaround jumper from 25.
Yeah.
On the right wing, no.
The shot clock was running out. He had to throw up a quick shot.
James Johnson, Bill, playing in his 786th NBA game.
Yep.
His 16th year. He was the 16th pick by the Bulls. And also in that first round, Taj Gibson. Both are still active players in the league. How about that?
That's amazing.
Here's a nice cut off the ball. Herder lays it in from Collins.
That's a great finish by Herder, too, because he was on the right side of the basket, but pass came over. He had to switch it to his left hand and flip it up.
Indiana turns it over. Here's Trey Jones. Gives it up to Herter. Lets it fly. Right side three. No. Long rebound Jones. Jones at the top of the key. And now with the left-hand triple drive on Tony Bradley. Running left to right on the end line in the far corner on a switch. Bradley guarding Jones. Using the left-hand shot blocked. And it comes out to midcourt. Furphy pressured by Herter. Loose ball. Picked up by James Johnson. Johnson all the way to the rim. And he missed a layup attempt. He doesn't see a lot of action, Bill, in defense of James Johnson. Here's Kobe, left side three. Bam!
It's a big-time shot right there by Kobe.
I mean, James Johnson, that was only his 10th field goal attempt on the year in 11 games.
Yep, Josh Giddey, right ankle, will not return.
Dalen Terry getting some burn in a moment. Indiana missed another paint shot. Here's Kobe. Let it fly, Kobe. No. Kobe with 29. So he is average, Bill, 28 over the last 6 games.
Wow.
Yep.
He's just playing so well.
Dalen Terry ready to come in. 3:30 to go in the fourth.
Yep.
But we have not seen whom.
Smith, Horton Tucker, Carter, and Terry. This is going to be Terry's first action of the night. And you have to wonder what the rotation is going to look like as guys start coming back, and seeing a little bit of it here tonight in Vooch and Patrick Williams' first game back.
Yep. So, Bill, as we get closer to the playoffs, do you tighten the rotation, or because of the style of play, do you just go with what you got there?
I think it's style of play. You go with what you got. So I think you'll be about 10-man deep. I mean, tonight it's 10 deep, really. And, again, the game is going to dictate what happens. If guys are playing well or not playing well, is Billy going to try and see who can fill in? 1 of 2 from the foul line.
Dalen Terry, nice pass. Collins with a two-handed stop on a slip cut to the rack.
Collins, it's just his 7th point.
Here's Herter to the rim on Furphy with a stop and pop.
Ooh.
Missed it.
There's contact all over the place. Just like, really?
3 ball taken left side by Dennis Snow with 2:54 to play. Javon Carter, THT coming in.
Tucker and Javon Carter checking in for the Bulls.
Herter leaves. Trey Jones leaves. Jones with an 8-point, 8-assist game. Herter built 34 minutes off the bench tonight with 13. 3 triples.
And again, nice game. He's been consistent with his double-figure scoring.
Tony Bradley up and good, a top side triple. Played 3 seasons here. Giselles, no, on a left side 3. Furphy over the 8-second line, gives it up to Dennis on a cut to Bradley running the floor and a dunk.
Wow. That's just running the floor right there.
Yep. 114.94. Horton Tucker and the good of Giselles driving on James Johnson. Johnson wrapped him up. He's got a black belt, and the good thing is he used his hands and not the belt.
You mean like he's got a black belt in like karate and judo? Yes. I have the black belt. I'm wearing it right now.
Well, kudo to you and no judo.
Some of you may be saying, why is Collins playing right now? He started. And the answer is, Vooch is close to his minutes.
Yep.
The game's out of hand. And I bet you Billy Donovan went down to Jalen Smith and said, hey, you want to play or not?
Yeah.
And gave him the choice to play in the last 2 minutes or not.
Walker with a floater, good. So again, Bill and Alyssa will have all the post-game coverage coming your way. They'll have all the scores. They'll have the latest standings in the Eastern Conference. Here's a topside 3 ball by Carter up and good. Javon Carter. I'll tell you what, he could wake up at 3 in the morning and knock down a 3.
Yes, absolutely. He just can shoot the ball. He loves to shoot the ball. His mindset is always ready to shoot the basketball. And it doesn't matter when you put him in. Again, you could put him in the first quarter or the fourth quarter, the last 2 minutes like Billy Donovan did here. and he's going to be ready to shoot the basketball and have a good stroke at it. So a terrific job right there. And again, you look at the Bulls playing tonight, a big game. You didn't know what happened. Yes, Indiana had beaten the Bulls 3 times this year. The last time they beat them was 127 to 112. They beat them earlier, 132 on that was back in December to 123, and then in January 129 to 113. Basically, I'm saying is they've had their way with the Bulls, but tonight the Bulls just turned the tables on them and came out, played with a lot more energy, and really took it to them earlier. As we like to say in basketball, we punched them in the mouth first, brought the physicality, and played hard, and they just could not respond and didn't have an answer to that. And I'm sure Rick Carlisle will have a lot to say to him after the game. But as you've already mentioned, Charlie, they have it's a back-to-back. They have Milwaukee tomorrow night, so they're not going to have a whole lot of time to think about this. And I don't like to call games trap games, but maybe they were just overthinking us getting ready for the Milwaukee game right after it.
Yep. I think you're 100% correct.
And I'm going to call it with 1:50 left. This Bulls victory is sponsored by Northern Illinois Food Bank. Visit solvehungertoday.org to find out how you can help.
A very impressive game. This game really turned around, Bill, for the Bulls in the second quarter. They poured in 40 on 66% shooting when Kobe had 14 of his 29 points in that period. Here's Dennis with a step back on THC. No, put back with the right hand. Good Tony Bradley.
And Bradley's got 6 quick points here in the last 2 minutes.
Wow. Dalen Terry driving on Murphy with a runner with the right hand, rolled off to the left. Nope. We're down to the final 1:20 to go. Murphy on the edge of the right side, over the top pass to Bradley, and a foul on the Bulls.
Yeah, that was on Bazelis. He had him hooked. He was holding him. Bradley, the bigger player, Bazelis was literally fronting him face to face on him. He should have turned around, put his back on him, and just leaned back into him with his back. But I understand his pain, having to try to front Shaquille O'Neal, who's 2 inches and about 40 pounds heavier than me.
Yep. So Tony Bradley, 7-year player, 6'10", from the University of North Carolina. Did a nice job filling in for the Bulls here, Bill.
He did.
As a reserve player.
And the fans are looking for their hot dog.
Oh, by the way, I want to talk about that, Bill. And he missed, and the crowd loves it. Oh, a celebration in Chicago. They get a sandwich.
A hot dog. A hot dog is a hot dog.
65 seconds to go. Bazelis on first. He muscles up and scores. By the way, I posted your picture in the press room as they served hot dogs tonight. You put mayo, which was a disgusting picture, and it drew the ire of so many people on X, the social media page. Quentin Jackson driving and scoring on Terry.
It's all right.
Mayo.
Mayo is delicious on a hot dog. If you haven't tried it, try it. Then tell me you don't like it. But don't just say you don't like it and start saying it's gross without even trying it. Have you ever tried it, Charlie?
I have not.
Exactly.
But, Bill, I mean, to see the relish and to see the onions and to see the mustard and to see the ketchup and to see, there's a block by Bazelis out of bounds, but to see all these condiments on a hot dog, okay? And then you pour this white stuff on it. It looks like toothpaste.
It's mayonnaise, and it's delicious. You should try it, my friend.
You know, if you're going to use mayo, you do it like with a turkey sandwich.
Well,
121, 100
I do.
Bulls. Left side, Quentin Jackson rattled home a 3. Quentin Jackson's first bucket in 7 attempts. 121, 103. Well, Bill, I'll tell you what. Good job by the Bulls tonight.
Yes, very good job.
And we'll have post-game coverage coming up as the clock winding down here at the United Center. The Bulls have won 3 in a row. Ball game over. Bulls win. Bulls win. Bulls win. Don't look now, folks. They are knocking on the door of the Orlando Magic and the Miami Heat as they look to capture a play-in home court here in the Eastern Conference. We'll be back in a moment. The final as the Bulls prevail. The final 121-103 on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
This Odyssey Sports broadcast has been presented by Health Markets. Shop for health insurance your way.
All right, we are back, and we're waiting for our post-game guest, and that's going to be Kevin Huerter, having a conversation in front of us with Therese Halliburton. And Kevin Huerter, kind enough to join us right here on the Bulls Network. And Kevin, good to have you with us. And Kevin, off the bench tonight, and played 34 minutes with a 13-point, 4-rebound game. And for Kevin Huerter, I got some stats here for you, Kevin. You've now had 7 straight double-figure scoring games. You have fitted seamlessly with this ball club coming over in that 3-team deal. Tell me about the transition you've had to make as a player and also as a person.
Yeah, big transition. You know, the first time I've gone through this in my career, getting traded mid-season. But honestly, you know, our style of play and what Billy has been preaching since I've gotten here has fit right into what, you know, I think my strengths are. So the fit for me has been really easy. We have a lot of guys on this team who play unselfish. You know, Giddy and Kobe and Trey, who are consistently just getting downhill, finding me. You know, I just try to continue to space for them. We want to play fast. I think, you know, I excel in that type of game. And, you know, just trying to build chemistry game by game.
Kevin, you just talked about it. You've never been traded mid-season. I was traded once in my career during the summer. And when you get traded to a team, it is different. And I had a training camp to go through it. What has been the hardest thing to adjust to coming in mid-season with a whole new team, and what has been surprisingly easy for you?
You know, when you get here, the chemistry is a little off. You know, it feels like, you know, it's honestly been easier that Trey and Zach came here at the same time as I did, just because it's like I'm going on the court with 4 other guys who seem to be on the same page, and I'm the only one who wasn't on the same page. And so I'm consistently trying to talk to guys, figure out where I'm supposed to be. You know, we're calling plays in the first couple of games.